Hi.
Hey, Bobby.
Okay. Just a quick one. Before we start, right? I see a lot of comments here. Johnson, Dixon, Eddie, Hazim, all this, and then one guy without a name, just a hyphen. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, you can also actually watch this live on Horizon's Facebook. All right, Chiang, any way to flash our Horizon Facebook? Basically, it's facebook.com/Horizon, AURIZN. Because if you watch there, you ask your questions there, there's an easier way for us to actually DM you in return for follow-up conversation. If you're just on YouTube, right? YouTube is literally impossible to talk to you
DM
after
you.
this. Yeah, we can't communicate because YouTube is silly. All right, so recommend you to watch on Facebook instead. Anyway, either way, we're here, and today we have the younger Thana. Thana is like 10 years.
I went back in time, Bobby. I drove a convertible, and suddenly my age disappeared. So anybody want to get younger, have a drop, and you'll get younger and younger day by day. You see, Bobby, this is what happened.
You're the youngest here now. My God.
Actually, this was young, isn't it?
Sunlight, vitamin D, good for our skin, man. You know?
Yeah. Yes. Imagine I'm the younger Thana coming here to learn from all of you. Yes.
Okay, so many questions really.
You look like a different person, you know. It's like I'm trying to like focus on your facial features.
Today I went somewhere and my friend was like looking at me, said, Thana, not you anymore, you know. I showed this other girl and like, this is this guy. Cannot be. This is a different guy. so yes. My wife will not come near me when I'm without mustache for a
Why?
while. She doesn't like it. She feel like not manly enough. You know, so
Right.
so when I want to break, I just shave off like I get a break.
Guys, watch us on Facebook, facebook.com/Horizon allows us to interact with you even after the Facebook ends. Right? Live ends, because there's so many questions, sometimes you might miss it, and I think it's good to set our expectations as well. Right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
There's a lot of questions coming in. We might not catch all of them. And
what I think what people forget is when you go to the Facebook page, it creates a dialogue because people who are watching it later on, they can also go in there and comment and just comes to a whole new thread of discussion. So it's a better way for us to engage people on the FB page.
Because I noticed some other guys from the community will talk to each other as well.
Oh yeah. It's a community, if not anything.
Yeah, man. Shall we start?
Imposter Thana.
Imposter Thana.
Okay. Quick one. How come not many review the Renault SUV? Which Renault SUV?
Koleos.
Well, I reviewed the car.
So you can check out Bobby's review on the Koleos. I call it the enlarged Megane. So
quick question, Bobby. Today I went to BMW i4 eDrive 4.0 or T3 M Sport. T3 M Sport Tata stock, out of stock, really out of stock. So some cars now are really hot. So there you go. I don't know sure, but they're out of stock, like, you know. So I think in today's market, it's if you can buy 6 months, 7 months for some.
Pardon my cough's a bit. I'm still recovering from COVID. Well, actually, I just tested negative, but I've still got lingering cough.
Yeah.
You still having the medicine that I give you on the
Go.
pills,
Yeah,
it's
just lingering coughing. You know, I'm negative and no more symptoms other than that.
Like Fan also, her her throat hasn't recovered. Yeah.
It's like the more we talk, the more you cough. And if you just kept quiet the whole day, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, Thomas, the honey passion fruit thing, fan bought it for you, not Horizon.
Huh? It says the Horizon, ma.
Yeah, she put Horizon. She just don't want you to have.
Hey, it's a car buying Q&A, okay? Let's focus on car.
Okay,
Shine,
let's just start off with the question here.
Thank you, Thana.
A dash.
Yeah, come.
Not a city hatch. Looking for something new and fun as a fresh grad. He likes the F20, but need reliability. F20 got problem, eh?
Alternative for city hatch.
Okay.
F20 because it has a Prince engine.
But
so that's the one that people are worried about, the Prince engine.
Yeah. I mean, it's more of worried of working on the car, isn't it? Not really an issue with the reliability.
Yeah. I mean, many people. Right.
Yep.
I think at this point it's already the later iterations of the Prince engine, so a lot of things are solved. But my experience with the Prince engine with the 118i wasn't pleasant. Let's just say it wasn't quite pleasant. Yeah, it was just okay.
The noise is it?
Eevee, huh?
The noise is it?
No. Sensors blowing and then turbo leaking. It's not the most tahan engine. But in fact, my 6-cylinder from the M235i was way more tahan than the Prince engine. Yeah. That one I crashed the car and the engine will take it, man. Yeah. So I think that's the only issue, But if you're right foot, sorry.
No. Oh, sorry. Oh, I lag so much. I'm lagging so far behind.
We let you talk, boy. Yeah, you're saying what, B?
I said that I think way before.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Mazda 3 hatchback, the 2012, 13, 14, 15. Before the current one is also a good choice for city hatch. I think it still looks good. My friend drives it and he shows up in that. I say, wow, it still looks relevant today. Yeah.
Yes.
What's your thought, Thomas? People say that like if you're going cars like 6 years and above, don't go for turbo cars, go for NA. Generally, they're more reliable, like the Mazdas. They're probably the less maintenance cars to get. And I think Mazda is one of those cars in that NA category.
Yes. And you can have a lot of fun in that car as well.
Yeah. Oh yes, handling. Yes. Okay, so to answer the question,
even Honda Civics. Even Honda Civics. Right.
Okay, next one. The BMW 530i, the N53 B30 E28 car, okay to get. So this is the previous gen engine. Okay.
Paired with the 6-speed
E60 300
very very old.
Yeah. I think the best way to approach this powertrain is that I think it's the best powertrain of this gen.
Of the lot.
Bobby, you're lagging, bro.
Yeah, Bobby.
now you're lagging. But the best way to approach, is it okay to own? I mean, looks wise, I know Thana loves it.
I mean, I think it's something that's unique, and I think that when it's unique and very few on the road are well done up. If you buy the car and it's great paint, great detailing, I look good. But if not, it looks horrible. That's where I sit. You know what I mean? Like some cars, like Prakash gets a car and he does up all the lights and all that. Looks so stunning. But the cars are all done up and it's sad looking. So it's one of those cars that you must be looking great, or else don't buy the car. You can't sit in between.
Yeah, but Dixon, you're going to get this car. Thana has a good point. Focus on getting the car. To not because this is the kind of car that you don't add mods to make it look cool on the exterior, right? It's the one that you make sure the paint looks nice, the rims are nice. I think it's the best engine of the lot for the E60. I think the best advice I can give is to approach this as whatever you are buying, add another 10 to 15,000 because you have to fix up maybe the dampers, bushings, steering rack or something. So I think it's okay to own as long as you're ready to to fix up some things as you get the car in. But I think overall it's a great cruiser, man. Great cruiser. I was so shocked when I driven this car. Handles like a champion, man. Big jump for the E39. Yeah.
I test drove the smaller engine E60, and it was a car that you just cruise in. It doesn't, you can't push the car, but
Yeah.
cruising the car, it's just nice. It's got a very lofty feel to it. So yeah, it's and to me it looks nice, lah. Lux.
39 was like nice, and then this is like Lux, like compared to 39, right?
It's like no linkage whatsoever. Suddenly this, suddenly that. Same company, sure or not?
Well, yeah, I think it's good. If you like it, man, and you're willing to spend another 10,000-15,000 on the bushings, all of that, I think it's a great car to own. Nice engine as well. Yeah.
Okay. Prices are dropping also. Okay, next one. Hi Sifus, which is better to own, the Golf R line or Mazda hatchback BP? In terms of overall package, NVH handling, etc. So this is the Mazda 3 or R line.
I would pick the Mazda 3 anytime. The Golf R line, it's a good car. You know, I get the whole. I like the fact that they have a torque converter and so on and so forth. But really, I cannot stand the interior. Like I viewed through some of the videos I had. Did the Golf GTI, and I look at the interior. I cannot tahan. This the piano black. You know, when you touch all the piano black, all your fingerprints will show. I cannot. It just drives me nuts. What it means is that I need to have a microfiber cloth in my car and a glass cleaner, and every day I'm have to wipe my interior just to get rid of my own fingerprints. I'm not a big fan of the interior. Whereas the Mazda 3 interior is very grown up. You know, very very neat and nice. And I don't think there's a lot of horsepower difference between these two cars as well. Yeah.
The Golf will be more comfortable, lah.
Yeah.
Am I lagging, guys? Am I lagging?
No, now you're okay. I mean, to me, what's interesting, it's like when you say overall package, at one end, I'm looking at, the interior of the Mazda to me is more complete, more refined. But then again, sometimes the Golf is also very practical, sizing wise, comfortable to sit behind, So yeah, it's a hard one, Bobby. For me, it's a hard one because normally I'll just say, you know what, GTI, that's it, or nothing else. But both got pro and cons, actually.
My neighbor just bought a Golf GTI, the MK8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just delivered, and I don't know. And I glanced past, right? It looks to me like the owner sendiri go and mod the lights of the MK7 like that.
So bad.
They add some eyelids, and all that. Yeah.
My friend got the MK8, arrived immediately. He changed the fog lights. So.
Wow.
Okay.
But I think NVH noise. I don't know. I haven't driven it on the road. But I got a good feeling that the Golfs will have better noise. I mean, when I've driven it on the track, actually quite bubbled from the whole world. A bit. Yeah. Overall package, I don't know, I think the Mazda is still a better package. I open my eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't beat leather. Okay. Moving on. 215 Citroen DS5. 215 Ford Mondeo. Oh, you like this one? Be it Audi A4 Quattro or A5 Quattro. So parts, availability, maintenance, performance per buck. I like that one.
So many requirements, bro.
Wow.
Parts, availability, maintenance,
he wants cheap to maintain, high performance, or everything.
Easy to find parts, good driving experience.
So easy to find parts, you got to take out Citroen, I guess. Correct?
Yeah, probably. And Mondeo and the Ford as well. The Ford is not easy to find parts.
Yeah.
Ford's expensive parts.
The A4 and A5 will be the cheapest to maintain here, easiest to maintain here. I think driving experience, I think the Mondeo would beat the other two. And yeah.
A lot of things.
I think bang for buck, Audi is cheaper, so highly depreciated cars you can get quite cheap and more.
The 2015 Ford Mondeo, the top converter one, is going for I think 60-70K. You can get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, crazy,
CPU, Ford Mondeos, I mean that Gen's Ford, the one with the Aston Martin looking grille, I think is handsome lah. The one my dad's one is not so handsome lah. Yeah.
I think performance per buck has to be the Mondeo lah, right?
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like 250
horsepower.
Yeah.
However, when I driven this one with the top converter, I felt it was a bit. I don't know. It didn't feel 245 horsepower.
Slow
It felt like the gearbox ate a lot of the horsepower. I think the Audi will deliver better. Not only that, it kind of ate the power. It feels like a top converter didn't transmit the energy to the wheels really well. I think the Audi will have better performance. The dual clutch on the Mondeo, although not that fast, you feel the power go quite powerful. You feel more powerful on the dual clutch. Yeah.
I got a thing for the Ford Mondeo, I must say. It's one of those cars I was like, nice.
Anyone wants to buy? Anyone who wants to buy a 2013 Ford Mondeo 2.0 Ecoboost, 245 horsepower, my dad has one. It's here in my house. It's waiting to find a new owner for 28,000 ringgit. Okay, we fixed the gearbox, clean up the whole car. I polished the car. We put some sealant on. It looks great. Yeah,
that's a bargain.
It's a bargain.
Right? 28,000 ringgit. Can nego still, okay? So 28,000 ringgit.
I want to do a math. What is the dollar per horsepower?
1,000, almost 800,000. Wait, 1,000 plus 1,200 ringgit per horsepower. Yeah.
Oh yo, worth it lo.
Yeah. The damping is great, man. The car rides so comfortably.
140. No, 245.
So they have the EcoBoost. The first EcoBoost was 200, and then the updated EcoBoost had 245. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like
so this is the updated one.
Okay.
114 ringgit per horsepower, man.
Okay, let's do this maths. Okay, let's say a budget was 50K. Okay, at 114 times 56,000 divided by 114. Is that
56?
How much? If we pay 56,000, okay, time divided by 114. No, can't be 114. Sorry, I'm trying to get equals how much?
What's that?
What are you doing?
Okay. The point I'm making is the car has to be a 500 horsepower car at 56K to match up with the Mondeo, bang for buck.
Which car?
It's a very if let's say your budget was 5-6 like double the price like, you know. No car out there can meet because there's no 500 horsepower car you can get for 50,000 like, you know. So yeah, bang for buck, it's really worth it like.
Bang for buck, man. Ford Mondeo, hey, family car, can fit your whole family inside there, man. Big boot. Yeah.
Okay, next one. Let's go. Quick one. Thoughts on the 2022 Volvo V60 Recharge? Haven't seen one, but Bobby, you have. I seen one. You and.
Wait, I'm confused now. Recharge is EV or hybrid or what?
Recharge is
hybrid.
The plug-in hybrid.
We drove the S60. What? They can't be too far apart.
Yeah.
The V60 apparently the leather become not so nice anymore. I think it's a cost saving because of chip prices going up, so they want to maintain the price. Yeah. But it's a great package, man. I love it. I haven't driven it, but I love it. Stocks are low. If you're looking to buy one, talk to your Volvo dealership soon. Because last I heard, less than 10 available in Malaysia, around the whole Malaysia.
Bobby, abroad, how is the pricing of the V60? Is it a higher product compared to the X60 or similar?
Should be higher. Wagons are always priced higher.
Okay. Students ask, GT86 Recon a good buy in 2022?
No.
GR86 is coming out, and then that's going to disturb some of
the BRZ is here. The BRZ
out.
220.
BRZ is that way. 220 something.
211 something. For manual.
220 something lah.
Yeah, 220. You get the new generation 86. Why you want to buy a Recon for 180?
Crazy, man.
Unless you go for used 86 at around 120, 110. Maybe, yeah.
Which are very rare to get. So nowadays,
yeah. Stop buying the Recon 86. Not worth it.
And you pay that premium. You drive your GR 86 or the BRZ out. It looks so cool compared to all the 86 out there. Okay, it's just
40K for a car like this. You would have spent 40K on modifications very easily, and the new one is only 40K more. Think about it.
Yeah,
right? And got more power.
Cool.
Engine, more power, better handling.
Looks cool, man. I like the new GR86.
Yeah. I like how they say it's a poor man Porsche. Is that what Jason can say?
Yeah.
Because it's a because it looks so much like the Cayman actually. So yeah. Okay, Mark 5 versus Mazda Speed 3 in terms of fun factor, and will the MPS hold its value? You've driven all of them, Thomas.
It's already holding its value compared to the.
I don't think it'll drop.
Yeah.
Mark 5 is going up though. Now it's going for 45,000, 50,000, man. Mark 5 nowadays. Yeah.
Mark 5.
Okay. I think fun factor, let's be honest, Mazda Speed, the MBS will make you smile like an asshole. Okay. I did a review on that one. You can check out my channel. The car is stock steering everywhere, and you have to grab the car mid corner, stock steering. You know, it's like it's the Japanese window maker. Okay,
weren't you afraid, Thomas? Like you hear about stock steer, like everywhere it goes.
You're ready for it, lah. You're ready for. If you watch my video, I sit quite upfront. I'm like.
Like kill me.
But it's fun. It's really fun. Fun factor. You're not the fastest, but seriously, it's fun. But if you want the overall better package, the Mark 5 is both the best package. It's still fun.
The thing is this, people are always pursuing better stuff like better gearbox, better steering, better suspension, better comfort, everything. But it takes someone like you, Thomas, who has went through the hierarchy to go through the process of turbocharged car, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all that, and then until you reach Porsche mid-engine and all that, then only you will appreciate silly stuffs like torque steer lah, gearbox jerking lah, all this, So for people, they can't appreciate that one. They'll be like, why the car like that one? Why the car like that one? Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, but I'll be honest, there's no other car maker will make another car like a Mazda MPS. It's so unrefined, but that's the fun part of it. Yeah.
True.
But in what it lacks a lot is like steering is not as good as the Mark 5 Golf GTI. The Mark 5 GTI just executes so many things perfectly. It's just the steering rack is just magic lah. How they do it is electronic steering and it's so good. Yeah. Bro, the Mark 5 Golf GTI, the steering rack is for me. I didn't even know it was electronic steering.
Yeah,
I was driving it. Then Mike told me, "Hey, it's electronic steering." I said, "Huh? I didn't know it."
I drove Mike's car and Mike's father-in-law's car. It was a stock Mark 5, and I went like, "Shit! How did they manage to do this back then? How is it possible back then they did this car, this quality? It's just fantastic, lah."
Yeah, this is I've driven it, love it. But yeah, I think MPS will hold its value because no other car manufacturer will build something like that anymore.
Yeah.
Right. But the Mark 5 formula is still very common in the Mark 6, Mark 7, Mark 8. The formula is still there. Yeah, it's not that unique lah. Yeah.
Okay. Next one, BMW 1.5 turbo B30 engine after 5 years. I mean, we spoke about this before.
I think it's acceptable lah. To be honest, it's acceptable. Yeah.
Don't buy to trash it lah. Don't buy to trash lah. That's all I can say lah. But it's okay. I think the issue is, I think at the same price point you can buy a 2.0. So why buy at 1.5? I think that's the argument that we see now. The price
it doesn't offer such a huge significant like economical reason. Whereas in Singapore, you got different COE band and stuff like that. But Malaysia,
stretch your budget though. Get the 2 liter.
Yeah. Okay. VW 2.0 worth to play. Wow, play. What to play? 2.0 Beetle. The engine, nothing much to play. You can tune a bit. It looks fun.
Play.
The Beetle chassis actually is quite fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's a but it's MQ. I mean, it's not MQB. It's the Mark 6 platform now. Is it
Well, how did
MQB?
we so far suddenly? Okay.
Is it the MQB platform? This one?
No,
Thana?
it's the same platform as the Golf Mark 5 or Mark 6.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Hey, wait, that's the
Uh,
old one is the Mark 5. The new one I think should be Mark
Mark 6,
7.
right?
I don't know 6 or 7. The new
I
one.
think Mark 6.
Uh, uh, it
Uh,
doesn't drive like the Mark 7. I think it should be Mark 6. I'm not sure.
Mark 6 lah. Still fun to
Mm-hmm.
drive. The chassis is still fun. I don't know. I don't particularly think it's a nicer car to play. Wow, how much you going for nowadays? What's the price for this car nowadays?
I don't know.
70 as well, Master One.
Is it that high?
I think it should be 100K, 80 to 100K.
No lah, no 100. I don't think it's 100. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Could it
but
be
if you're going to spend that money, 100, I think there are better choices out there.
Wow, really? Yeah.
How much
Get
is
a
it?
Sirocco, man.
I saw some 30K ago, old one, 2010.
Oh,
2013, 70K.
Buy a
cheaper
Sirocco lah. Buy a
yeah,
Sirocco.
Sirocco, man. The
Just buy
form
a
factor of
Sirocco.
Sirocco is so cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Provided you want to get a Beetle and then paint it in orange color with black Porsche RS livery with a Porsche ducktail at the back, just to catch out the Porsche boys, then it's all right. You know, it's like it's a Porsche.
9. The engine is in the wrong place.
All right. The Beetle gave birth to Porsches.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
Okay. A question for his father. Father wants to get a new car. Has been a long time a fan of E200, but he's looking for something different. Hence, looking at Mercedes-Benz, also another Benz or GLC 200 or the Lexus NX 200. Budget around 300,000.
Okay. 300K can get E-Class Coupe. Something different.
Hey, it's damn cool, man. E-Class Coupe.
Yeah, suits your father, Travis. Yeah, your father not gonna have baby anymore, right? Not gonna not gonna put a car seat behind anymore.
And if you can fetch 4 people in the car, no problem, man.
Exactly.
E-Class Coupe is a proper Grand Tourer.
Exactly.
And yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah. Okay. How old is your dad, right? I mean, if your dad have no more kids to fetch around, it's just him and his you know, and he's just enjoying himself. Yeah, I think your dad would be like, whoa, E2.
Hey, the son already driving a CRZ.
Yeah, that correct. Yeah, so father I'm looking at the car now.
The dad is going through that period already, like. So
I don't know what the thing is though, but do you notice that the E-Class Coupe, right? I mean, Dylan's one, right? Have you noticed the interior build quality is suddenly miles better than the sedan? Have you noticed that? The material quality, the feel, the way it fits in, you know, it's just, and the leather just feels nicer. I'm not sure why.
CPU.
I cannot say. Look, okay, back to this question. These two, they are safe choices, right? They're safe choices. You won't go wrong with the Lexus. You won't go wrong with the GLC 200. You know, if you really want the SUV, try the XC60. I think it's more luxurious.
You know what struck me, Thomas, about this question? You see, he said, father, long time fan. It means all his life he's working very hard. He loved it, but haven't bought yet. And then now time's up. The son grew up already, and yes, that, and father said, okay, my time to buy my car now. So like
and
this is the car, you know. This is the car to get. Nothing else. It's not like this is just a car to go around. This is the car to get. Why should we stop at a GL 200 or an XL 200?
The father suddenly go and buy a E63 coupe.
No, serious. Get an E300 Cabriolet. Get an E300 Cabriolet. It's a wonderful car.
I think the Cabriolet. Either one, you'll be happy. Man. That would be feeling so cool so
Yeah,
cool. I made it like his all-time dream, and he didn't even get it in the sedan shape. He gets it in the coupe shape. Oh yo,
Exactly.
Yes,
It looks so beautiful. Please.
do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be
nice.
happy of that.
Okay, let's move
Tell
on.
your father, go ahead. I'll support you. You know?
If your father don't listen to us, disown him. Okay?
Okay. B
Real
segment
sedan
Below
or
40K.
Vento 2.0.
Real sedan or Vento 2.0. Looking for good handling.
Not Proton or Proa.
Get the Rio lor. But Rio is a 1.4 engine, not much power, below 40K.
It feels heavy, that car.
Yeah. But it rides well though, on the highway. 40K and below. B segment. Must it be a B segment? You don't need 100 a month on maintenance, lah. Serious. Or that means refueling as well. All right.
The maintenance means just repair lor.
Yeah lor.
Other cars, sedan now sedan. You
Yeah. Kia Cerato cannot meh? Why must it be? Cannot be a Kia Cerato meh?
My thought on this, Bobby, is because when I'm buying older cars, do not buy a small engine car if it's a
exactly.
car. You must buy at least 1.6 and above. 2.0 is better. Those cars engine, because when they drive the cars are not going at a high RPM. They're overly used. Very rarely got issues. Fuel is also quite good when you drive it well. Don't buy a small car. Small cars have got high mileage. Small cars is they will drive the car more. You are looking for trouble if you buy a small car. Maintenance is there. So look
okay. Buntat, I found a 2016 Kia Cerato 2-liter, 40 over 1,000. Get that. That's
great
the one.
Cool engine. Yeah.
Get a C segment at least. I tell you, no matter how it is, right? C segment, D segment versus B segment is built very differently. Materials, everything is built very, very differently. Right? You might find carpets you might find carpets that are not glued in B segment. They are using staplers to staple the carpet. I kid you not. All right? Yeah, they are built differently.
It looks good. Yeah.
It's a good looking car. Okay.
This era onwards, Kia and Hyundai started having nice designs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come. Speed up.
Hey, sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Looking for
Family SUV. Tiguan XC or GLC. I like Tiguan. I like Tiguan for a family.
I like the Tiguan also. Yeah.
All-space Tiguan. I love the all-space Tiguan. I think it's fantastic setup. It's fun to drive. I feel I can go anywhere.
But if he can afford X3,
if you can afford, go ahead. But I just find that even I can afford for the family, the Tiguan is actually quite a nice package. It drove well for me. Okay.
All right. Yeah. This one quick one. Buy. You found one, you buy. All right. This car is a keeper. Okay.
It's a gold color, gold color paint.
Yeah, it's good looking. Okay, drives really well, powerful, 200 horsepower. Okay.
Qualify for Evo Enduro?
It's not, but we'll see because it's so rare.
Okay.
Rarity.
Okay. Honest opinion about the Hyundai Palisade. Any amazing 7-seater alternatives you would recommend? I don't know 7 but I know 11 .
The difference between the Palisade and the Kia Carnival is tax.
Tax. That's all.
The same car, same price in other countries. It's just tax. All
Buy
right.
the Carnival, bro.
Don't think about it. Yeah. 380 versus 190 tax.
Wow.
190,000 ringgit only.
Yeah, it's so good. Thomas.
What the hell?
It's tax free.
Thomas, the Kia Carnival is so beautiful. My kids have driven so many cars. They're like, wow, the car is so nice. They were all in love, man.
Exactly. So Toby, just buy the Kia Carnival and the fourth row, just fold them flat like you never seen them. All right.
Never there.
They are emergency seats. and they give you the same luggage space. It's amazing. The packaging is amazing. I tell you, the car is amazing.
I heard the build quality interior is beautiful, right? Interior.
All right, get the Kia Carnival.
It looks better than a Palisade. Palisade is like, this.
Everywhere the design.
Let's go.
Okay. Very old question. For the first gen, I think the Q7 diesel. So old. Why diesel?
I don't recommend. Yeah. I think it's thoroughly ruined by our local diesel last time. Yeah.
Any old diesel cars, trust me, like a diesel, it's already been raped and plundered. The engines are gone, unless the owner has gone through a refresh with new injectors. If they've gone through that, you can get new injectors. If not, means that those cars, the diesel cars, just stay away unless you're prepared to spend about 3-4K to rebuild the injectors and do all the work,
So the old Q7, which I think the previous one, if you want absolute reliability, you get the 3.6 without the air suspension. That one look like a Pajero Sport, the whole right height. The wheels are away from the body one. So that's 3.6, no air suspension. It's like freaking reliable, but you don't get the handling, you don't get the absolute comfort. If you want the second most reliable one, which is the best one, which will be the 3-liter supercharged with air suspension. And don't worry about air suspension. We have a Evo Club member, Guang Chu. He is like really good in fixing all this for a very cheap price. So you can go for that as well. All right? Come.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay. Mini GCW or GT86? Better daily driver. Daily driver some more.
Listen,
Thomas stems better actually. I feel that 86 makes better on rough roads. The JCW is jarring. It's just you go through bangsa also like So I think that's it. 86 is more.
Yeah.
GLC 300 brand new or Recon Vela for 350? Is it Recon UK spec? Give any problem in East Malaysia? Please advise from India staying in Malaysia. So let's get either a brand new GLC 300 or a Recon Vela, a UK Recon spec. And
the Vela looks like a million ringgit car, right? I mean, you park a Vela next to a GLC, right? It's just no fight, right? The Vela just looks. I mean, support your Indian company. Support Tata.
Support Tata.
Yeah, man, it looks beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful cars out there, right? So yeah, I would go for the Vela. I would go for the Vela.
Any problem to use in Malaysia? Of course, okay. I think the most conservative path is to go for GLC, right? This is conservative, right?
Yeah.
You know that you can get your parts, everything. The Vela, you might, if something goes wrong, you need to send into a workshop and then you might wait for parts and stuff. So you might have to put up with that, unfortunately, in Malaysia.
But Vela quite a lot in Malaysia, what?
Actually,
I would put up with it.
No, Vela quite common.
Actually, Land Rovers, right, are so popular in Malaysia, right? You look at the resale value of the Range Rover Sport, 2014 Range Rover Sport resale value versus 2014 Porsche Cayenne. You'll be shocked, right? They're 100K apart. Wow. They were the same price. And 2014, right, Range Rover Sport is 100K higher than Cayenne, It's crazy.
But Chala, while you are here, if you can also use some of the services from Evo Club Malaysia. If you're going to get a recon car and you're unsure whether it's good or not good, what's the condition, we have certified inspection centers to do pre-purchase inspections. Check out our website, so they can tell you the best way to know whether it's going to be a problematic car or not. Lemon is just do a pre-purchase inspection. And number two, after you buy the car, you want a peace of mind, you go for our Evo Club extended warranty, right? So the centers who inspect for you, some of them you have to, like Prestige, for example, they can actually do they can do the warranty inspection, and then you can submit your car to get a warranty as well. So just to give you some peace of mind if you're going for a recon car.
To put into context, Mashallah, you might be concerned about whether it's UK car in Malaysia, fuel and all that stuff. Fuel in Malaysia is actually pretty good, no issue. The car, you're gonna get warranty on the car anyway because of Evo Club external warranty, and it checked out also okay. Most of the car you can use for 3-4 years only. So again, it's so all the issue that you have in your mind concerned about, all everything taken care of, like, and as Bobby rightly said, the prices will hold better on the Vela compared to the GLC.
And handsome,
and, and basically most of the Land Rovers that you see running around Malaysia, they're all from UK, right? That's the first thing. And and another thing about GLC is based on the W205C class, which is already replaced by the W206. So you would know that a new GLC is on the horizon. All right. I mean, you buy your GLC now, right? Within a year, you will see pictures coming out from the internet on the next GLC. So you wouldn't be very happy with that. All right. With that 300. All right. So get the Vela.
Okay. Eevee question, petrol price rising. Some paying up to 5 ringgit. Is it good time to buy a Eevee, or should I wait for more models to come in? I guess the question is Eevee now. Should you wait for EVs to come in, the more competitors to compare against, or just buy the Eevee can get?
For Malaysia fuel prices, right? We need to go a lot higher to justify your EV depreciation. So I just answered some guy from UK. He was like, "Oh, I'm thinking of selling my Aston Martin to get a Audi e-tron GT for £60,000." Then I was like, £60,000? That's a lot of fuel to go into your car to offset the price, So I mean, if you want to get a new car, you can get an EV now because Malaysia is tax-free. So by all means, and all the EVs are coming like crazy. There's a lot of EV launches coming. Tomorrow, the XC40 EV is launching, right? Last week, we were all stunned by the Hyundai Ioniq 5, which to me is like, that's the whole point of buying an EV. The car looks different. It looks like something from the future. Even the construction method of that car is like something from the future. You can barely find
the rims, bro. The rims.
Oh my god, this car is amazing, lah. I mean, Hyundai, really, okay. Anyway, tax free. You can go for it, but not for petrol reasons, lah. Just go for it. It's tax free. For Malaysian, it's because of tax free, not because of fuel.
Let's be honest. No matter, even if you're paying full price fuel, our fuel is not that expensive that you will get a huge savings out of EV, lah. If it's like like 10 ringgit, 15 ringgit, or 10 ringgit, 8 ringgit per petrol per liter, then maybe the EV is like okay, the EV can save money.
For me, I think like to own an EV, the stars must align. Like you must stay in a landed house. You must have a wall charger. You must live a certain space again from your house, your office. If all is aligned, get one. If something thought, I can drop by BMW on the way to charge, or I can drop by here, I can drop by Hyundai. No, it must be convenient for you. If not convenient, don't get it. That's just my advice, lah. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Okay. How about this one? New Ioniq 5 or the BMW T2i for day-to-day family. Dilemma to go selling EV that I enjoy a premium BBA. BBA now I know the term already. Bobby telling me BMW. Audi, and Benz. That I never owned before. One. This is a tough one, Bobby. His first quantity car or Ioniq 5.
I tell you, he go EV, right? If he has charger at home and all that, he cannot go back to petrol car anymore. The moment you experience pure silence.
Even us, Bobby, like even a hybrid plug-in, we want more. I'm so addicted. We want more. We want to go EV. We can't wait. We're talking about selling EV. I want an EV. It's so nice. Hard to tell, Danny. You got to see your lifestyle. If your lifestyle fits EV in your house there.
If you are the guy who's like, I need to touch BBA once in my life, okay, go ahead, get the 320i.
Get it out of the system.
With the new, if you can live with the range of Ioniq 5, you got the charger, and it's not your only car. I think the Ioniq 5 is damn good looking. I haven't seen it in person now, but looking at all the pictures, see you guys go to the launch. I am stuck at home, fever, cannot go out.
I kind of think it will be his only car because he looks like the kind that buys the next car, pushing him up. So he's going all out to buy the next car. So it may be your one and only car. And if you buy a 320i, you can possibly join our road trips to Thailand, which you can't in your Ioniq 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Okay.
Saw your couple videos about Volvo S60 T8. Honestly, how do you think of the car? Worth to buy?
Yes. But the EVs are here now. I know. What's the price again? The S60, right? 250k, right? 260k.
280.
250, 260, right? 280. Towards the far ends. Yeah. Hey, it's a great car, but then you test drive all the others, lah. Please, like the new C-Class, the 3 Series 330i, test drive all those. There's so many interesting cars out there now, right? Go and test drive all of them. Seriously.
This
right?
opens a topic. This opens a topic, maybe.
Yeah.
Like some guys will see, they say, today they launched the S60 T8. Okay, I wait for 3 years, then I buy. The price will drop. But when people wait to buy the cars, they're losing out on what is new and current. That feeling of I bought the current. So S60 T8 a couple years back was the best car to get. But now you got there are other cars to compare with. It's still a good car, but that's the thing, interesting.
But I have to tell everybody here, in terms of combustion engine, purely ICE, internal combustion engine, and then EV, and then in the middle, which is plug-in hybrids, right? Plug-in hybrids are the most complicated type of configuration. It has these two. So there's more components, more electronics. Everything is more complicated, and actually in the long run, it will be the one with, I put it this way, when you have more components in your car, more chances of components going wrong. So plug-in hybrids have this problem.
Yeah. Trust me, I've been through them. As the owner of 2 hybrids, it's honestly Toyota Corolla Cross any good. Don't like interior, don't buy lah. Don't buy lah.
Don't buy lah. So bad.
No,
you can't stand interior, don't buy.
Interior is more important than exterior, in a way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see what other questions over here.
Okay.
CLS 4.
Great.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
D-Max.
D-Max, Triton, more comfortable for pickup truck. I find the D-Max is way more comfortable. The
D-Max
D1
is more comfortable.
Way comfortable.
D-Max is more comfortable.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Question?
Oh, yeah. Wait, no. This one. Damn, where is it? Oh, no. Gone
no.
Oh, yeah. Okay. CLS 400, 450 or the A7. Look, I'm 98% oxygen.
What should we be? Should be 100%, is it?
Anywhere above 96 to 100.
What are you now?
98 means you're feeling tired now, is it?
No. It's the oxygen is good. I'm 98% oxygen.
People always are 98, 100% lah. That's what you are.
Yeah.
But then you read together.
You drop to 95 or 94, I think, or you have to go get checked by a doctor, and then you drop to 92 when you go hospital already. Yeah.
Wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. Resting oxygen level. That's another thing. Okay.
Oh, the new CLS. Okay, I don't really like how it drives. No.
Last time, who's that? Jack came all the way from US, right? Then he went for Evo and Euro, and then he drove the CLS. Was it the CLS 450? Yeah, the 450. He did the 450. Yeah.
Yes.
Then he said on the straights, the Sirocco tapao him.
Jonathan lah.
I really don't. See, the funny thing is, right, if you buy the CLA sedan, it looks like the AMG GT4. But the CLS looks like the A-class sedan. That's the funny thing, you know. So I would go for the A7. It's much better built, you know, it's quieter, touchscreen, everything, you know. Even though I personally don't like how it looks. Um, I think for these cars price point, right, you might be able to find a Panamera somewhere there. All right, maybe a pre-reg or a recon or something, right? You can find a Panamera. If you can find a Panamera within your budget, go get a Panamera. It's way better than these two. All right, by far, by a big margin. Okay.
Got a question here. This one for Thana. Audi A6 hybrid or 2016 Mazda 3 for daily drive?
Okay. As a previous owner and
daily drive.
Heart says Audi, but wallet says Mazda.
My heart is for both of them. The A6 is like a product that is way higher quality product, way higher. It's like super luxury. But you're gonna buy A6 hybrid, make sure you got enough cash with you because it's already old. 10 years already going to be 10 years, like, you know, wear and tear parts be there. It's an A6 after all. It's gonna be cost a lot of money, you know. That the Mazda is new, no issue. If you can keep money aside for repairs, you know what, go for it. If not, settle on the lesser product, which I think is the Mazda.
And then combustion, no turbo, just NA.
Simple car. Mazda is simple car, you know.
Simple,
Yeah. The wallet part is not your wallet to buy the car, but the wallet to maintain the car, like, you know. So Mazda, Audi is definitely a much more. As what we said, like,
is not the issue,
it's turbo. Yeah, it's turbo. It's hybrid. It's the battery. A lot of complication stuff is there.
Sensor here, sensor there.
I missed the car.
Yeah, I had a loud exhaust note, man. Shit.
Yeah. Hey, question for you, Thomas. His dad wants to buy a Porsche. His dad's dad wants to buy a Porsche. What's it like to own a Porsche 981 or 997.2? What's the maintenance be like?
Get the 997.2.
Okay. 981 has a nicer cabin. 997.2. Okay, both. I think 972 drives way more sporty. I don't know. I guess depending on your dad's appetite, both are very different chassis. You know, maintenance. Porsches are known to be not much issues, but expect to pay kind of Mercedes plus a bit kind of like prices for parts. So, like give you example, 2 dampers on the rear will cost you like six. I think like probably 6,000 ringgit just for 2 dampers. You know? Yeah.
And there are other options out there also to maintain those dampers. Like, you know, I think the issue is more like all the trim parts with the pay level. Those are expensive. Everything else is quite okay, like, you know, from my experience, like the trim parts, lights and all that, you know, bumper and clips and stuff. But yeah, generally it's quite.
And Raymond, I think it depends on your dad's also his. You know, like some old school drivers, they like hydraulic steering. 981 is electronic, you know, so can put him off a bit, you know, the weekend car and stuff like that. 992's cabin, right, is a bit less sophisticated. It feels a bit more stripped down, a bit more bare, you know, whereas the 981 feels a bit more nicer. Yeah, but maintenance, to answer the question directly, maintenance, I don't think they're far apart. They're quite similar. In fact, yeah, the DFI engines now, they're quite reliable. So yeah, just make sure the previous owner always do PPI check, always check the condition of the engine, the everything, all those things. Yeah. One of the issues a lot of people don't do is they don't change their PDK oil. So that once someone like the Porsche lover can tell you quite quickly how often the guy changed the PDK oil. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Question for his brother-in-law. Brand new Tiguan R.
Oh, Patrick. Wow, Patrick. Long time.
Yeah, man. Hey, Tiguan lah. I like Tiguan.
Tiguan R. What's Tiguan R, baby?
2 liter.
Tiguan R-Line.
Is it?
2 liter, right? It's a 2 liter. 2 liter
It's just
turbo, right?
same, but R line lah. Not R spec. Okay.
Okay. So just the R. I think obviously this one. Yeah. I got one more.
Harry full special lah.
I got one. Okay, M140i or similar gen Golf R. There's one on the market right now.
I think there's one, right? There's one in the market, right?
There's one in Kuching. There's one in Kuching. Black color one. Yeah.
Oh.
The Mark 7 Golf R is fast. Okay, the faster car, actually the M140i, because it's more power on the car. I think it's more fun now. You know, it's the rear-wheel drive, 6-cylinder. Oh, look at that handsome gila, man.
Yeah, wait.
Is
this faster than the Golf R? Is this faster than the Golf R?
335 horsepower, 450 millimeters.
Ooh. Yeah, that's serious firepower.
If the Golf R, depending on which version, was it the imported or Malaysian version, but it's 280 or 290 horsepower.
Hey, this one B58 ah?
Yeah, big engine. 3.0.
Huh? B58 or M51? Oh, B58. Oh. Bye.
To give our audience some reference, the B58 is the same engine in the M340i as well.
And the Supra.
And the Supra.
And the Supra.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you enjoy driving, carving out twisty roads, this is the car to go. And it's still very usable. Of course, the more comfortable car is the Golf R. The M140i is a bit more, not so comfortable, put it this way. But hell, you drive this car to a car meet, all the batangs will come to you, okay?
Oh. Thomas, this is actually the spiritual successor of the Mazda MPS, but rear-wheel drive. Crazy firepower in this small little hatch.
No top steer. It drives like a smooth operator. Okay. But when you want to slide around the corner, the car is mad. The car will slide. Yeah.
You get the M140i.
You drive the car halfway, you feel like you're driving a sports car. You know, like you feel like you're legit driving a sports car. Yeah.
Even looking at the cars, Bobby, the Golf R seems like a normal car trying to be sporty. One is a car that's really sporty, sports car, like, you know.
Yeah.
And the exhaust note sounds brilliant. Straight six, smooth.
It's a Supra in hatchback form factor.
Woo! One more yeah. Buy.
Right, I already answered the question already. Buy. Even if it costs a little bit more than the current gen Golf R, actually similar price more or less, go for it. It will hold better value in Malaysia. Last rear-wheel drive hatchback with 6-cylinder. No one will do it anymore. Okay. Yeah.
Stage 1, 400 over horsepower. Crazy.
The car is crazy fast, lah.
Yeah. F430 or F5 Quattro?
F32 is what?
Answer so easy, ma. 430 lah, yo.
Yeah,
I must agree lah.
F32 is what?
F32 is the coupe. F30 is the sedan. F32 is coupe. Yep, and then got the B48 engine, right?
2016 is, I thought it's still, they think they came out only later than that. 1 year. I think that the 1 year there was a N20 engine.
Oh, okay.
I think that was I'm not sure, but regardless the 4 Series looks way better lah. Sorry to say lah.
Drives better. You know,
the lines
the
of the
Audi kind of feeling. Audi feeling, you know.
Don't say that lah. No, if you want a coupe and have that sporty feel, the 4 Series.
Yeah.
It's like, I find the Quattro works well in certain platforms, like nice like sedan, highway driving, but not a coupe.
A normal driver can drive an Audi faster than a rear-wheel drive BMW. normal driver lah, not Thomas level lah. Huh?
Wait, Thomas level. Okay, next. Hey guys, 991.1 Carrera NA or M4 considering one?
991, 991, 991, 991, 991.
I think 991 has a more unique driving experience. Yeah.
It's a Porsche. It's a Porsche. It's different.
Or it's a base Porsche in a sea of Porsche, or an M4 in a sea of SBWs.
There's so many M4s around also, man.
Yeah.
If you think about it, right, M4 is just a 435i with more power.
No lah, S65 engine, the chassis welding is different.
Bobby, this picture, Bobby, this picture is the picture on my desktop wallpaper for the last 15 years. I forgot how long, like.
Why you didn't buy?
I don't know, but it's been there, my wallpaper picture for a very long time,
Why you
do
buy?
research on how to convert a 991.1 from automatic to manual?
No. I just buy one as is.
Go for the Porsche.
Of course, I will say go for the Porsche, but end of the day, you gotta try both of the car. But I think you will feel that you pay the money, you get more car out of the 911 because the interior build quality, it's just you're getting more for the money. Whereas the M4, the interior build quality is not as good as a 911, so you might feel a bit shortchanged in that sense. But nevertheless, the M4 you can't count the M4 out. It still drives well. Yeah. Whereas the Porsche
on the get-go is faster. The M4 is faster. Yes. The M4, provides you more initial excitement, and it's very good looking. I have to say that the M4 is very good.
Yeah.
Right. In the beginning of the show, Gobi, you said about you drive certain cars, the kind of point you appreciate certain cars, you go back. I think that's where the Porsche and M4 is actually why. Because the M4 is a fast car. It's but then again, you're going who are you chasing? What are you chasing time for? What track are you going to go for? Because at one point you go faster, the better car. And then you go I have the fastest car here out there, but the V8 is in better sound, or the NA is in better pleasure. The Porsche is that it give you a more you don't know everything else. You're no this is it I want to come back home to a Porsche.
You won't get bored of the Porsche so fast. If you want that turbocharged kick, right, then you go for the M4 lor. But the Porsche, you can own it for a much longer time to enjoy.
And also depends on what car you used to drive before as well. I think Porsches are cars that you have to sort of adjust differently. Like some people are not comfortable hearing the engine going. They don't like that. So Porsche may not be your car if you don't like to ring your engine. But Porsche engines, they just like to be ringed. They have to be there's no sound from 1000 to 1004. It's the 4000 is all the noise come out.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would recommend the Porsche, but try both cars before you decide. Yeah.
Try both cars, sure buy M4, I tell you.
Yeah. Everybody I know who have driven a Porsche test driver, they said, why the hell would I buy a Porsche? Seriously, bro.
Exactly.
Everybody who have driven a Porsche goes, why the hell a Porsche? Even your friend, I won't say much names they said, who the hell buy a Porsche? No fun. My Ford, whatever, has got more power. They say one. Yeah. But once you own a Porsche, you definitely longer, you're I appreciate how the sound builds up. A lot of things the Porsche experience. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like what you say, almost it builds up to you. You learn the car, so you get intimate with the car day by day.
Yeah,
that's a long-term car, That's why I like.
Yes, you're right. To give you an idea, I was driving out Genting that day. I was following. I was supposed to chill drive, right? And I couldn't keep up with a Supra. Okay. And I couldn't keep up with an Audi TT S Quattro. Definitely tuned one. The car is blazing fast, bro. like after a few corners, you're like, I'm tired. I don't
Yeah.
chase these guys anymore. So yes, the Porsche is not that fast, and it requires a very high skill level to handle a mid-engine sports car in those roads. Yeah. So yeah, you have to develop a long-term relationship with the car. Yeah, it's not the fastest, I'll tell you that. In common man hands, right? Common man hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come.
Wow. So about 120, is it the pricing? Is that right? Or 120, 130?
Yeah.
You're looking at
140, I think. Yeah.
130 below, I guess.
Yeah, it's a sports
Daily
car.
driver.
It has reached its lowest depreciation curve. You won't lose any money by buying a 2014 86 now. Whereas a new Civic or a new Mazda 3, you're gonna lose a huge chunk over the next few years. So, and the 86 is a sports car that many people wanted. Just buy it, enjoy it now. Yeah.
The very fact you can put that as an option, that means you're not gonna marry it, you got no kids, and you can drive it.
Yeah.
Bro, if you can drive it now, please buy now. Don't wait.
Exactly.
You cannot buy.
Yes, those cars you buy
you can buy now.
Married, kids, buy later. Those cars.
You can buy.
Yeah.
Please buy now.
Yeah. Okay.
X3 for family use. Current car, looking for a second car to live a little bit more. Wow.
E89 Z4. Yes. I'm not a big fan of SLK. It does look nice. I tell you what, the design it stole a lot of hearts, but I would say
get the Z4.
Get the Z4. Z4.
The Z4 is just it's concourse level of beautiful. It's worthy of being displayed in a museum. This kind of design. So get it now. I think the Z4 is prettier than a Boxster.
Huh?
I think
not really Z4 .
You compare to the 987 Boxster, you see?
Okay, 987, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's prettier than 987, bro.
Yeah.
And then the new Z4 just looks like that.
Okay, I would say Z4. Thana, what do you think?
Oh, look at the new Z4.
Oh my god.
Can hear? Oh, very loud. Too loud.
Can hear? I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of any car you get that is old. The lighter, the better. So the Z4 is the lighter car, more fun car to get. So
all right.
Okay,
let's move on. Renault Clio RS 265. Adam Chup always do a PPI, all right. But yes, it's a just look for previous accidents and stuff like that, or any mismaintenance or so on and so forth, But yeah, I mean, this looks good, man. Fast. It's a racing chassis, man.
Yeah,
come on. It's track-oriented chassis, but the French do their magic. It rides well on the road. Oh, I love it. My friend from Australia bought a RS 300 Cup today. So cool.
I love the tail end design of this Clio. Very beautiful.
Yeah. I know a lot of people complain about this car having EDC, the pedal shifter, and they have the right to complain because it's not as the problem is because the Golf's ones are just so good, But you're not losing out much. You're not losing out. The way the car dives and darts into the corner is unbelievable. Unbelievable the way it dives and darts into corners. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no other in this price range, bro. Adam Chup, I don't think there's any other hatchback can really match this car's performance.
Nothing.
Now, Thomas, you mentioned about PPI. Question about PPI. Bobby, you want to explain, Bobby, the whole system, how it works? The PPI.
Okay. Usually, I think we were the guys who really made everybody aware of this, and now we have changed how the industry operates in a way. Last time the dealers would be like, no. But now, if they don't allow you to do a pre-purchase inspection, right? Most buyers will walk off lah. Okay, it's like this. You cannot just go to any dealer and say that, oh, I want to inspect this car. I want to inspect this car. No, that's unfair to the dealers, right? Usually, you do your research first. You shortlist the few cars that you wanted already. Then when you sort of nail that this is the one you wanted, and then you tell the dealer, I want to buy this car, but the PPI is a safety net for you to call off the deal. Basically, you already made the deal with the dealer and you begin to commit. It's like pre-marriage. Go and check both your genitals whether. Yes. It's like that. It's not, you don't do it immediately. It's like, hey, hi, lady, I want to get to know you, but can you go and check first? I believe you got STD. No lah, don't do. I mean, you can't do that, right? So basically, once you are going into the purchase already, you put an initial booking, and then you already prepare your documents, you pass it to the dealer, and then while these things are being processed, you arrange for inspection. So with our partners, we have 52 inspection centers in the country. If the car you're buying is less than 8 years old, you can actually buy an extended warranty from us, depending on the model. Some brands are subject to approval. MRS, AMG, all these are subject to approval. Yeah. So you send your car there for inspection. Now, if you want to buy the extended warranty in case your inspection pass, then you can buy an extended warranty, right? Then you come to our website, club.evomalaysia.com. You put a booking to book for the inspection / extended warranty. Then you go for your inspection. If you pass your inspection, then you can proceed with the extended warranty. Then your inspection is free. If you are not buying the extended warranty, then you have to pay the inspection price as per how much the workshop charges you. Some may be 100 ringgit, some may be 200 ringgit. It's a proper deep down inspection because it's for our partner to give you the extended warranty. So it's a very detailed inspection. All right. So that's how it works, and we have inspection centers all across the country. All right. Yeah.
Okay, hope that answers the question.
They need the deposit 1K. Yes, they will return if the car is bad. Yes. This one is to check on accidents, not to check, got a little bit of oil leak here, side mirror not working, all these things. Those don't count as something you call off the deal. Those you to nego the price or whatnot. All right. And a lot of things you should have been able to check. You yourself should check the mirrors, check the windows, check all the switch, aircon, all this before you shortlist your car. The last safety net for inspection center is to help you to look at whether there's any accident and mileage or whatnot. Okay? Yeah, sorry. Took me too long.
Thomas, your friend.
Lost hope with getting a Megane RS manual.
Hi, Jonah. How are you? Thomas, you're mute.
Thomas, you're muted. You're muted, Thomas.
No, remember this guy drove a CRZ, remember when he came with my dad, and then and then I went to Sagamat, my hometown. He was there, and then I said, okay, you test drive my Megane, and he drove it up and down. He was pushing the car and pushing. He's like, oh, Thomas, I love this car. And then it's like, okay, how to find one? I say, very hard to find one. Yeah.
So too bad,
Okay, Jonah is not a super fast guy driver. If he can get a MX-5 manual, I think he'll enjoy it as well. Yeah.
Okay. How about this one? Budget under 60K, Persona MC2 or new Myvi? Wow. I go for Persona, honestly. Persona to me feels more of a car than a Myvi.
Never driven the new Myvi yet. But a lot of people they say they love the fact that it's not a CVT,
Which of the two is bang for buck? I think both are good cars. Persona is actually quite ugly, in my opinion, because of the bulbous shape, but it's a bigger car than the Myvi. Myvi looks really good. Myvi resale value is no joke. No joke. Proton Persona he bought it before he joined me. If not, I would have whacked him. All right. Con bought a new Persona. You know, he loves the car. He's a Proton fanboy, and Protons drive really well. but basically, in 1 year, he lost like 30 grand, 20, 30 grand. But I don't know about the new Persona, how much it holds its value. But also, GD dropped the price of Persona a lot. Last time was quite expensive, right? 60 over 1,000. And Myvi resale value is really, really good. So you want bang for buck, you cannot beat something that has a great resale value. All right. So
it's the king, man. And
yeah. My sister just sold her Myvi. It was a 2013 or something. She sold it for 30,000.
What the heck, man?
Wait. There's nothing. Our Myvi is a 206 Myvi. Still we got okay. You were offered up to 12,000 ringgit, 13,000 ringgit, 13,000 ringgit, 13 for a 2006 Myvi. That is a mess. 16 years old Myvi. Okay. For 13,000, brand new was 50 plus. So like do the maths.
I give you another perspective. My dad bought his Mondeo for 190,000. Okay, 2013. In 9 years, it's 28,000. It's cheaper than your sister. Your sister-in-law's Myvi.
Wait, Thomas, 28,000 also no one wants.
Nobody wants to
buy. Sorry, Thomas.
How can we say, hey, can Sue take loan? No. Hey, who won't take loan? Nobody want to buy it.
Can take full loan, 90 loan can take,
Yeah.
Okay, how can we say jalat, man?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to swap Thomas? Myvi for Ford Mondeo. Swap.
Okay, come. What's that?
X50 or second-hand 2018 Tiguan, same price range.
One you can buy today. One you cannot buy today.
Family use. Family use Tiguan is larger, right? Tiguan is larger. Yeah. Okay.
I love how the Tiguan rolls down the highway. It's so solid. I just love it. Yeah.
My first experience in Tiguan, I was like shocked. Wow, this car really can feel the VW GTI platform in it. You can feel how sporty it is. So nice.
Yeah. I love that car. I mean, it was 1.4, the one I had, and then I drove it. I did a road trip to Penang. Go up, go to like Belum, Gerik there, go to Taiping. It was a great car to drive. It was just great, and then quite naughty also. Can be naughty on the car.
Yeah. It's just the initial turbo lag, just that.
But I felt the DSG was so good, Just love it.
Yeah.
Any problems for Countryman 14, 15, 16, 1.6 turbo? You mean the previous generation Countryman, right?
Yeah, I had that car. Oh no, I had the Clubman. Yeah, Countryman. Nice car. Get the last generation, last out. I mean, get the latest year one.
Right. It's the Prince engine 1.6.
Prince engine. But for me, my Clubman never had any big issues. The Clubman only had a known issue, which is the pulleys are slipping. So it slips. Once in a while, it slips. So when it slips, it knocks. Other than that, we change the pulley, then the belts, then it's okay. So can get. Let's just buy this car. All right. I want to spice up a little bit with this question. Buy
Alfa Romeo.
Please buy. Yeah.
We service the car. That's the problem.
Giulia Quadrifoglio. Okay, to service the car, every time you want to service the car, you can enjoy a road trip to Singapore. Yeah. But to be honest, there is a lot of people who can do, because it's not some crazy high-tech shit car, it's still a 2.9 V6 twin turbo, most of the things people will be able to. What you need to do when you go Singapore is maybe for global recalls, maybe for any service campaigns. Once you go Singapore, you plug in, they go online, they can check everything for you. The good thing about Singapore, the good thing is that they go by the law. So if your car is still under manufacturer warranty, which is the factory there, anything needs replacement, they will do it for you and then they claim the manufacturer. A lot of BMW M cars or whatnot, sometimes they were in Singapore, right? Last time, before COVID. I tell you, the Singapore side, do it for them. Hey, your car, you need to change this. It's under manufacturer. Boom. Even a Malaysian car, they do it for you. They claim Germany. Done.
Wow.
Yes.
That is good.
Yes.
But yeah, bro, I mean, it's a better, I mean, it's a unique car if you can afford to own one and take care of one.
Yeah.
I mean, we see so many M3s, M4s around, C63s, Audi RS.
And one more thing a lot of people don't know, Malaysians can actually buy brand new Giulia Quadrifoglio from Singapore dealer, all right? You just contact them, you say you want to buy, they will help you do the whole process of going through the AP, whatnot, getting the car into Malaysia. Everything is a brand new Quadrifoglio. You can actually buy it. And they will support you and honor your warranty, everything. Singapore side. Yeah.
Alfa Romeo.
Yes.
Yo, I want a 4C Spider.
Did I tell you, Thomas, I was half thinking about this versus the Repeat? I was like,
no, never.
No, Repeat and RS6 and this one now. The time RS6 budget, I can actually stretch for Giulia and all that. I was like, then at the back of my head suddenly say that, Bobby, this is just an overpriced M4. Seriously, at the back of my head, right? At the back of my head is like, Bobby, overpriced M4. Think, Bobby, think. Yeah.
Think, Bobby.
Hey, Con is here.
Oh,
hey, Con, what's up, man?
Nice.
How are you?
Thana.
Hey, bro.
How's my RS6?
It's right there next to Evo Club Car Wash. They say they are still waiting for your sensor, right?
Okay, so just to update everybody, when I got the car, I bought my own Evo Club warranty, and then in 1 month, my O2 sensor gone. So managed to claim the O2 sensor, but after that nothing goes wrong. So I lost money buying my extended warranty because my extended warranty is like 2,500 or something, and then the O2 sensor is only like less than 1,000 ringgit. So after almost 3 years, now my other O2 sensor gone. I suspect it's the O2 sensor this morning because just the check engine light came on and nothing else. I don't feel anything in my car, so I don't care. And then the moment after I switch off the car, I locked it. After a few hours, basically means that the computer already reset, right? I start the car, the check engine light immediately came on. So I'm pretty sure it's the O2 sensor. So I got my workshop Prestige to come and pick up the car, send it there, and then Con spotted the car. Con took a picture. Bro, what happened to your car? So we're now waiting for the O2 sensor. It's not something expensive, a few $100. Yeah.
Okay. But the car is still covered by the warranty, right?
No, I only bought for 1 year. Then I was like, hey, the car nothing wrong, so I don't buy lah. What? There's no point buying because after I know my car, right, I know that the thing is it's for unknown things, right? You need the warranty. But there's no point you keep buying for someone like me, because we understand cars, right? We understand parts, prices and all that, right? So for me, it's like, why do I buy? If I buy this year, right, I only claim the O2 sensor, I'm again losing money lah. But
true.
To each his own, So yeah. Hey Thomas, if you're feeling not well, you please go rest. And Thana, you as well. You need to, you have an early morning tomorrow, right?
Yes.
You need to drive some Maseratis, right, tomorrow?
Oh,
Not some lah, one lah.
Seriously, because Con is here accompanying me already. So
Okay.
if you guys are tired, you all can,
Okay.
say
Just
bye-bye
carry
to
on.
everybody. Yeah.
Enjoy. You want to pick a last question, Tom, before you leave?
Yeah, Thomas, you want to rest or not? I think
Oh,
you
no,
need to rest.
we pick 2 more questions, then we just have some fun with it. Let's
Okay.
see.
2 more. You sure?
Thomas.
One okay, I pick one
I'll let you all do the honor.
Don't know lah, which one. Okay. Which one? Hashtag. I see hashtag. I click already. M135i RS Golf R Civic Type R. In where got okay lah, depending which gen you're
really
looking at
depends
lah.
on your
200 plus lah,
taste.
all lah. 100 no.
Jeremy, all these 4 may be coming under the category of hatchback. Okay, I'm not sure what the Civic Type R price compared to those, but basically they all are very different hatchbacks. They all behave so differently. You gotta drive all of them to figure it out. Golf R is the comfortable, easy to drive, put the foot in
Golf
the car
R
to
is
go.
the easiest to live with of all these guys.
Yeah, the easiest, the no-brainer choice, right? The Megane RS is a quiet taste, torsion beam behind, like to dance, like to swing. The turbo is always very, very linear. Then the M135i is just it's a sports car in the hatchback, guys, rear-wheel drive, front engine.
But depends on which M1. I mean, okay, assuming he's talking about the current one, right?
The current one is the 2-liter all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the
The 3-liter one.
This current one. Yeah, this one. I don't know about the newest. I haven't driven the newest one, but I don't know. I feel so disappointed at BMW. They removed the rear-wheel drive and everything. It's just and it looks like an A45, right, guys?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like they're like, last time the A class outsold us. Let's copy the design.
Exactly. So which one?
I can't say there's one better than the other. The Civic Type R, haven't driven it, rode in it, felt very comfortable. Yeah, after everyone said it was so comfortable, I sat in one just for a short while, just for like 2-3 minutes driving around the neighborhood. I was like, like that one.
For me, the favorite to drive here is the RS, the Megane RS. The favorite to daily is the Golf.
Yeah.
So the others are just in between these two. Yeah.
Agreed.
All right.
Agreed.
Okay.
Come. Any next question?
Tana, I pick one, then I'm gonna head off lah.
Yeah, then you'll go rest. You one COVID patient. Poor thing.
Not me. Okay, how to join Evo Club's Drive? Go and check out our page. I mean,
go to club.evomalaysia.com.
Correct.
Yeah, register an account there.
I think Bobby mentioned at the beginning of the show. When you see our shows, please go to our FB page, comment there. We can track your thing, and we can respond to you. There's a whole community there, and also you can join the Chiang as well on the page over here. Yes, you want to show what's there?
Yeah. So you can. So this is your profile after you set up your account, right? Jiang, can you scroll all the way up? Is this your account, Jiang? Scroll all the way up. All the way up. What's wrong? Why so slow? Why you?
It's future goals.
You scared? Why you shy? Hey, that's
shy.
Wait, Jiang. Don't be shy. Come.
Go
up. Show us your car. Jiang, show us your car. Okay, see?
Yes.
So we created Evo Club, right? It's like you for your own garage and all that. It's for your own. It's like your own profile page, right? None of us can see your stuff one. We cannot access one. So it's for you to put your own car there. You can put more pictures into your own car, your own garage. You can add more cars. And then your future goals, to motivate yourself, what you want to buy next time. Like Chiang, He loved the Yaris. He loved the Ford Fiesta. He loved the 911. Jiang, we'll work towards that, okay? I'll put you into these cars. Trust me, all right? So far, I've done for a few. Okay, then you scroll down. As you scroll down, and then you will see highlights, like if we have something to offer you, like our fire extinguisher, our extended warranty, and then you scroll down. You scroll down, you see, okay, this one is the Horizon Team's YouTube channels. You know, you can go in and click anybody, and then you can subscribe to us, and then you can watch our videos. Continue, scroll down, scroll. New videos that are uploaded, you can watch it directly here. All right, scroll down, then you will see all the new videos from Horizon Team. Okay, then upcoming events, you can click on the events, and then you can go in there and RSVP and join. So that's how you do it. If there's an Evo Enduro, it will appear here. Okay, so guys, go register club.evomalaysia.com. All right.
Yeah, our destination may change from week to week. Most of the time, our default is going to Kingsway Temple, but we do change week to week to spice things up a little bit. You know, maybe it's not twisty roads, maybe it's just a road trip, you know, somewhere nearby. So do sign up, and then future events like Evo Enduro all be announced here.
And you also see there people use it as a place to come and hang out, and they'll go into several groups lah. So you can go mix from people that meet people, and go on your own accord.
What I appreciate is that my number of friends, right, increase like that every week, because I keep meeting new people. I love it. I just love it. I keep meeting new people, new friends every single week. So that's what I appreciate.
And what I love about Evo Club as well is that there's so many different kind of cars, you know, from classic la, old school la. You know, look, there's a W 124. There's a Satria, right? And then you see next there's the 911,
Porsche,
SUVs. We don't care what car you drive, and you're like, oh, I only have a normal car like Honda City. We don't care. Just come and
drive, and just drive.
It's all about good company first, then car.
Yes.
All right. Of course, the variety
remember this.
Car helps.
Every Porsche owner was once poor. Remember that. All right. So just come.
Wow. Some of them are still poor.
That one is backside. There's a backside pain problem.
Backside
All right, so come and join us. We are not the kind of convoy where we must like everyone keep up, you know, like drive fast together. No, drive your own pace. You want to drive slow, you drive slow. You know, you want to drive fast, you drive fast. You want to drive chill, up to you. As long as you get there and you have fun, you know, that's it. Citroen there.
And the amazing thing, whether you are from Central or not, because we have drives going on in Central, in Penang, in Johor, in Sabah and Sarawak. That's the amazing thing, you know. So
currently Central and Johor are the two super active ones. Johor guys are damn on spend. The Johor guys, the JB guys,
man.
Right?
Bobby, you must go, Bobby. One day we must go down to JB again, lah.
Let's go.
Oh my God. They are really hyped up, man. These guys there.
Yeah, let's go JB and meet them. Okay.
I have a car to collect also.
Our Penang one, too young.
Ready, Thana.
Okay, Thomas. Let's relieve Thomas. You know, please go rest.
I don't know why I slept 8 hours for the last 2 days, but I still feel tired.
Please. And Thana as well. Please go rest. You have an early morning tomorrow. Please update us on Facebook, all your journeys and all that. Take care. Bye, two of you.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah. So it will just be me and Con now. Okay.
Right. Let's do it.
Akmal is like, come JB. Yes, we will.
Yeah. I orang JB, orang Johor. Selamat. Okay.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Yeah. Akmal is the legend in JB that is, you know, keep on organizing, creating the community there. You know. Yeah, Akmal is a legend lah. Akmal, salute you. I'm gonna buy a goat from you. He sells goats.
What?
Yeah,
What?
kambing. Okay. Yes. Hey, Con, we work from bottom up lah. Huh? Because
Yeah,
we're
can.
quite slow.
Are we organizing enduro this year?
The thing is, I need confirmation from.
I
Hey,
heard enduro.
Thomas suddenly come back. You heard
I heard
enduro.
enduro.
You know lah. I mean, I wanted to do this. I really wanted to do this, right?
Yeah.
So we need a firm confirmation. We cannot plan anything before it's firm that we don't need to quarantine to and from. You know, once that's a firm thing, then we'll arrange that. We'll organize that. Maybe we cannot go all out to Mae Hong Son yet, but hey, Phuket is I don't know. I mean, either way, right? Because Mae Hong Son will last 2020 our planning involved like how many
Trailering our cars up.
Involved 30 trailers. 30 or 40 trailers. Each trailer can carry 6 cars.
Yeah.
And it involves 30 to 40 trailers to pick up cars on different locations in Hat Yai on one day, then to send to Chiang Mai. That's crazy arrangement.
Yeah.
So we'll see how. All right. And we also need sponsors when we do something like that, because it's crazy costly, manpower, time cost, everything, right?
All right.
We really need sponsors to do that, because participating in Evo Enduro is free. You only need a car that qualifies for Evo Enduro. And you also need to livery up your car. But other than liverying up your car, basically turning your car into like a race car with liveries and all that, right? The participation is free. So we need sponsors, all right? Everybody just pay for their own food and their own accommodation, their own fuel and all that. And then there's no participation cost apart from registering, all right? So yeah, I wish I want to, okay? So Thomas, you can rest in, I don't know, I shouldn't say rest in peace. You can go have your good night's rest. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's plan.
Okay.
All right.
Mae Hong Son.
Yes, man. Mae Hong Son is amazing. You
Oh,
bought
okay,
is that the spider for Mae Hong Son, right?
I'll do kambing golek.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who wants to buy fantastic quality organic kambing, you can contact Akmal. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Good night, Thomas. Me and Con will hold the fort.
We'll hold the fort.
Ciao.
Yeah. You see, you're leaving immediately, 40, 50 people leaving. Yeah. Cannonball.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Similar to Cannonball. Yeah. Enduro. Okay, our ultimate goal for Enduro is one day we will slowly drive further and further, from Thailand, then slowly maybe China. Then the ultimate one is Europe. Imagine 100 of us or 200 cars driving all the way to Europe. That's my ultimate goal. All right, that's my goal. Yeah, that's something I want to do.
That's an adventure to aim for, man.
Yeah. Okay, Con, question for you. Which one is more fun to drive? Quick one. Boom.
XV lor. If really fun to drive, I would say XV lor.
Okay, I really think the 2008 is fun to drive. Oh, you haven't driven the new 2008?
Actually, I have. But,
you have.
I mean, I look at it from the fact that, you can't beat if you're just talking about driving, right? Can't beat Subaru's underpinnings. Corolla Cross is immediately out of the picture for me.
Okay, the suspension of the XP, right, is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
The 2008 is crashy a bit. 2008 really feels like a hatchback. It really feels like a hatchback.
All right, yes.
Slow speed, left, right, and all that it doesn't have that front end understeer like the XV. XV suffers from the same problem as Audi's, right? Yeah. So yeah.
But XV is the setup is comfortable and
extremely comfortable. Suspension is like really brilliant. Okay, 7.5 Golf buy. Okay.
Yes, buy.
Yeah, just buy. What else? What other questions? 2016 5 Series. Yes, that's the one with the LCD cluster, right?
LCI already buy.
Yeah,
Even the non-LCI also is a pretty competent car. But the LCI is the one that people want most of the time.
Yeah. Well, what other questions are we looking at?
Vios, CX-5, Corolla Cross, Tiguan. Which one do you suggest? CX-5 is the best all-rounder. Corolla Cross is the most affordable. But from these three, right, the Corolla Cross will feel like the least upgrade from a Vios.
Yeah. And I think the Tiguan and CX-5, you're not making wrong moves in either of them.
Yeah.
All right. Tiguan outright suspension is actually very, very good. Handling also very, very, very nice to drive. Just the initial part, wherever you come to a stop, you need to accelerate the time you feel the turbo lag, for a while. Then once it claps on, the drivetrain is in gear, everything, then the car drives really well. All right. Very fun to drive.
Correct.
Yeah. CX-5 feels the most premium.
Yeah, agreed.
Yo. F-Type, please. F-Type. Oh, please buy the F-Type.
Yeah.
Okay, the R8, of course, Audi but the other day we saw an F-Type coming to our drive con. You didn't come.
No.
I tell you, the new F-Type, right? Interior build quality improved, and the headlamps, the LED headlamps look so good. And then when you start the car, the aircon vents just rise up. Sorry, Con?
Because the F-Type, right, the biggest weakness of the F-Type that I remember is the build quality. So if they sorted that out, then it's anytime, a car with much greater sense of occasion compared to the R8.
Oh, the sound, bro, the sound. Yeah. It sounds so good and it's so beautiful. And okay, the interior build improved, but it's not Audi level Put it that way.
Not Audi
not Audi level But and then the F-Type is a lot cheaper than the R8 if you are looking at the new one, And if it is the old one, the Audi cabin really feels dated already. The infotainment, everything is really
old. Agreed.
Okay. What is that? 300K. Should I get a brand new Arteon or a Recon manual? Plus an X50. Epic. Yeah. Two cars.
For the second choice. Go for the two-car choice.
It's a smart choice. It's a smart choice. I mean, you get 2 for 1, Of course, when you get 2 over 1, you have to maintain 2 right?
But a Recon, but a MX-5 or an 86 isn't a cost. Neither are costly cars to maintain.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. The thing is this: these kind of cars, right? Why they cost so much? Because they are the kind of do everything car, right? You don't have to pick one over the other, and then you left one car there not driving that much, And that's the thing, And the Arteon can do weekend drive, can do daily. That's why they cost, they cost so much.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, a couple of questions on the Kia Carnival. So
just buy. Okay. Okay. I have to say this. The Kia Carnival will not be able to give you the space that the Vellfire gives. It will not be able to. I mean, there's a huge difference, right? When you go into a Vellfire, it's a van, it's spacious and all that.
Yes.
But it will not drive like a Kia Carnival.
And
you don't have that kind of you don't have that kind of confidence of parking everywhere you want. The problem with Vellfire and the Alfa, right, is that the bumpers, right, and the skirtings on the car is so low, you keep getting curbs everywhere. When you're parking, right, the lowest road curbs can hit your bumper, speed bumps can hit your car, and all that. It's a very low riding car. Whereas the Carnival, right, you can fly over speed bumps because it's an SUV. It is an SUV. So it's more enjoyable to drive daily, going here and there, park above the curbs and all that. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff that SUVs do, which on a Velfire you couldn't. But Velfire gives you the kind of space that a Carnival cannot match. You know, the seating, the captain seats and all that. Right, but Carnival is also very, very spacious.
The Carnival feels not just spacious, but it feels luxuriously appointed. The ambience inside, I would say, feels more expensive than a Velfire. You come from a Velfire to a Carnival, it feels like an upgrade. In fact, to answer Gary, I think you go from an X5 to a Carnival, it also feels like an upgrade of the interior.
Oh, Mom and An is moving in.
Love, bro.
But Gary, they can walk to the back with the center armrest folding up. They can actually walk to the back. So the Carnival is like the best buy of best buys. I cannot say that enough because it's tax free.
Yeah.
If not, this car will be close to 400,000. All right.
I mean, just 200K for that is a no-brainer, man. It's an absolute no-brainer. Yeah.
Okay.
Wong here is a property agent with a 90K budget on either a 2017 Mazda 3 or a Vios GRS.
Get a used Camry. Get a used Camry. Right, Con? What do you think?
Between these two, my pick is the Mazda 3, but a Camry is also
Camry or Accord. You know the previous gen Camry, previous gen Accord.
Yeah, agree.
Again, if you are okay to buy used, since you say Mazda 3 2017, right? You check out the prices for 2017 or 2016 Honda Accord or Toyota Camry. Right? D segment cars are perfect for you guys like property agents. Sometimes you need to fetch your client at the back seats. You need to cover long distance, and these kind of cars are actually more reliable in the long run. They are also built better. They are built better than B segment cars. All right, so get a used B segment. All right, they are the best buys. I love the Accord, the previous Accord.
Yes.
Or the previous Camry. But the previous Camry, if it is hybrid, then you get the Accord. Okay.
Yeah.
Even if the hybrid is fast, it's still a hybrid. All right. Get the Accord. Chia, what about 2017?
2017,
2017
is like that kind of price, right? Then it's
comparable, right? Or even lower.
Because like Bobby, what you say, right? For property agent, you do a lot. You clock a lot of short distance mileage, right?
Yes.
There are some salespeople who do a lot of long distance mileage. They always do a lot of KL Penang, KL JB, KL Kuantan. For these guys, you may want think something like a 5 Series or an E class with a better geared engine and drivetrain to take the long distances. But if you are like property agent, usually you are limited to within I don't know, your sphere of operations usually within a 10 or 20 kilometer radius, but you'll be covering a lot of ground repeatedly within this zone. There you see, 2017 car is
get an Accord.
Yeah.
Your budget, you maybe can go to 2018 some more.
Agreed.
Yeah. So get an Accord.
Even the 2-liter Accord is very good. Yeah. You don't have to go 2.4.
Yeah, you don't need 2.4. Yes. Get an Accord. Beautiful car. Beautiful, spacious. Interior is fantastic. All right. Get an Accord. All right. What else? You found any questions, Con?
Yeah, I'm looking for it, but Captor versus Kia Rio. Any small car under 50 grand for my daughter.
For your daughter.
Below 50, and you're looking at about 2018 or what, right? Captor is not neither are terribly bad choices, but it's not a choice. Neither are choices I would jump on. Oh,
Kia lor, get the Kia Rio lor. I think
yeah.
is reliable. It's comfortable. It's a nice hatchback.
A bit
Sorry?
underpowered. A bit underpowered.
Underpowered, which is good thing for your daughter. I mean, ladies, they don't drive like crazy, right? And but a Capture is it's a crossover, right? Fantastic suspension, It looks really good. The Capture looks good though. It looks better than the Kia. Yeah. Maybe your daughter wants the Capture. I mean, if she prefers the taller ride height, Capture has some really good colors,
But Capture tried to get the later batch models, because I remember the earlier ones the transmission was very unsorted.
Oh, very slow, right? The dual clutch.
Yeah.
Really
As
slow.
I remember saying at that time, right, the Capture had all the drawbacks of a DCT and none of the benefits. It jerked during stop-go traffic, but it doesn't deliver the snappy gear change that you get from a DCT, Yeah. So get a later ones with better sorted gear change, transmission programming.
All right.
Okay.
2000 Honda
CRZ is worth it, but I think at that price, I thought they were going for less.
What's that?
I thought they were CRZ. I thought they were going for less. I mean, if it, wow, really, 40, 50, 40, 50. That's the going rate. Well, that's the going rate lah, but it was more worth it when they were available for below 50, for below 45. So if it's a low 40s, then yes. But for hybrid, right, the CRZs I see they are quite hardy,
I mean, a lot their battery gone, but then those batteries are not expensive, and I think for a fresh grad you can buy lah. I mean, 40-50K it's a cool car, 2-door, very sporty. Just buy.
Yeah.
All right.
And you will recoup that money when you sell it.
Yeah.
You will recoup that money when you sell it. Okay, I just see this from Kahin Forester GT at 126 2020 units. So it means that this car has been sitting in stock for 2 years, but going for 126.
What is a Forester GT like?
I mean, it's a Forester decked with a body kit lah.
I thought Forester, their new car price also around 130, 140 last time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a CRV. New Forester.
2
liter.
Okay, to be honest, I'm not a fan of this body kit.
Oh my god. I don't think it's a great deal. I don't think it's a great deal, because all we need to do is just to search 2020 Subaru Forester, and then wow,
what are you getting?
No, used car also this price. Wait, let me see. Low to high. Okay, so there are no used cars. It's all dealer cars. Okay lah. I mean, if you want a Forester, I mean that's the value lor. Okay, 126K.
Yeah.
Dealer are selling, because the used cars are also this price. So just buy lor.
Yeah. But this is an so because the one advantage that this has over the used car, if it's unregged, means that your warranty starts the moment you collect the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This one, yes, Cayenne 3.6 is reliable. Okay, you can buy.
Okay. So, okay, I saw this one from Benjamin.
Yes.
G30 LCI. Okay, now this guy is talking from rumors, but let's entertain it as a hypothetical case. If they remove the laser lights and 360 cam, does the price still justify? Well, equipment, I mean, it's common that car makers adjust the equipment levels throughout the model year. To be honest, with the 530i, I can do without the laser lights, but dropping 360 cam, to me, that is it diminishes the value of the car a bit lah. You drop laser lights, actually is not a bad thing, because the standard LED lights are also fine, and the laser lights are costly to replace if, let's say, like you get into you damage them for whatever reason.
Okay,
So,
I just have to say this lah. Sometimes Malaysia market is because of taxation, but I suspect this one is because of the microchip shortage.
correct.
Right. So, hey, it's up to you. You're planning to buy. Why don't you buy if any remaining stock that they have now, since they have
Correct.
all these equipment levels, right?
Agree.
Or
Agree.
if you really want to wait, then you wait until you see whether the salesman is lying or not lah. Maybe the salesman wants to push you to buy 2021 stocks, right? You can wait. You can wait. So it's not about. I mean, car makers, they won't throw a stone and go and on their own feet one lah. Basically, they must be facing some problems. Then they have no choice. They have to do this kind of optimization. All right.
Yeah.
No choice one. I want to answer this one very quickly. Okay. Okay. When I had my two XC90 T8s, right? The least of my concern is fuel efficiency. You see, it's a very funny thing that a lot of people who buy plug-in hybrids, right, try to achieve really good mileage to make themselves feel good that they bought a plug-in hybrid. The thing is this Malaysian fuel price. Okay, why you want to save fuel? You want to save fuel because you want to save money, right? And if it's because of money, the hedging is on money. You already spent 400K to buy a car, which you could have spent, I don't know, 160K to get something similar, you know. So it's not about the money. So when I drive the XC90 T8, right, I just want the performance. All right. So in an XC90, if you put it into EV charge mode, basically you don't use your electric power. You force charge the battery using your petrol engine. You are actually consuming more fuel. And when you're driving, it's the least comfortable to drive under this mode because the engine is noisier than if you just drive it normally. The engine just makes basically, put it this way, the Volvo 2-liter turbo engine doesn't sound good. It's like the previous gen Mini Cooper. It's a noisy engine. So I just drive it like it is. Most of the time, I drive it in sports mode, all right, which uses whatever power that both drivetrains provide. But a lot of times, I put it under force EV charge mode. Why? Because in long distance, most of the time when you arrive the place, your battery is dead one. So I force charge my car a lot because I want to enjoy the EV part. Because the EV part is really enjoyable, like quiet, no sound. I remember I was driving to Penang, and then before arriving there, I put the car into force charge to give my car some juice in the battery power. When we arrive in Penang, right, both my kids are sleeping in the car.
Okay,
we're
am
at
I
Unggo
lagging?
Hawker Center. Sorry, am you lagging or me lagging? I don't know.
Yeah, because just now you froze from my perspective.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, we drove to those roadside stores or neighborhood type where the food is really good one, right? We park our car by the roadside. I mean, everybody park by the roadside. And then we put the car in EV mode. And then me and my wife were just sitting outside the car. The car is on. The doors are locked. And then the kids are sleeping in there. And the car is not spewing fumes to the people makaning beside the road. It's in Eevee mode. And then we also managed to cross the sea with the ferry, right? When you drive your car up the ferry, they will ask you to switch off your car. Then everybody has to wind down the window. And when you wind down the window with your car off, right, you are smelling the diesel fumes from the ferry. You know, the diesel smell is horrible. So we are the only car that go into Eevee mode, enjoying our aircon and our music with our windows closed, you know, so nice. So that's the benefit of my XC90 to me, not fuel consumption.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick one. Come. What else? Con.
Just now I spotted one. Budget around 340k. Any suggestion of daily and weekend? There's no C43 for the moment.
Is it 350k? A lot of cars to buy, right?
Yeah.
Can buy what? Let me see. Wow, a lot.
A V60. The V60 gives S60 or V60 gives you more. Wait.
But he wants weekend drive also, right?
Weekend drive also. And something he can daily. Okay, Golf R is not. Golf R is how much? Mark 8R.
350. 350.
Golf R, lor.
Oh, the Grand Cabrio is gone.
Oh.
The Grand Cabrio is gone. Raj, okay, the M340i is, of course, you know, gives you power and all that. But to me, that car is like a passenger car with a lot of power. Basically, it feels like a normal daily car that you can use with a lot of power. But your budget, you can afford E-Class convertible. You can afford some older cars. Okay, those are cash buy. You know, there's actually quite a lot of choices. You can also buy M4s or an M4 convertible. Have you thought about it? An M4 convertible would be a brilliant weekend car, you know. So there's a lot of choices. But the M340i, of course, is a good car if you are buying new.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. This one. Ioniq 5 is an electric car. Electric cars by default has there's nothing to go wrong.
Has fewer moving components than a combustion engine car.
Way fewer.
Yeah. So
you only have a battery and a motor, nothing else.
And you know, people worry about reliability. You only have the gradually depleting strength of the battery, but that is a long-term thing. It's not something that puts you on a tow. You have to worry about putting you on a tow truck in the first 2 years of your ownership.
Yeah. No worries. Just buy an electric car. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
300 grand.
C43 is not a lot faster than the XC90 T8, you know. It's not a lot faster.
No, it's not.
300k from an XC90 T8. I don't recommend.
How much?
300k.
How much is the C43 now going for these days?
I think if it's 300k, it should be a 1-year-old car, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Because I'm seeing 2018 car going for 248.
Yeah.
Sort price low to high. Lowest is 200.
You have 300k. You might be able to buy C63, you know, with your budget.
Now that's more like it.
Yeah, you may be able to get 63, bro.
Mm.
Or you can do the same thing like I do. You buy a RS6.
Mm.
All right, it's a good practicality, and I don't know whether you can get 300K or not, like RS6. I can find some C63 for 350K. Other than that, can find cannot
RS6,
you cannot just type RS6. Yeah lah, all the body kit one, tipu one. You have to search properly, and then sort, and then see 500K, 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 680K. Wow, have to go Muda already because car list a lot of duplicate listing.
Yeah.
Tons of duplicate listing. Ayo. Okay, I found one. 390,000. 2013. 390K. So that's a good upgrade from XC90 T8. I tell you, RS6 is like a rocket ship compared to a C43. Okay, you can let the C43 go off first, then only you tekan, then you're gonna wall up the fella
And you will still blow
very
past
quickly.
it.
Yeah, the RS6 is just too crazy. It's ridiculously fast. It's absolutely ridiculous fast. All right, and then you get crazy build quality, Bang & Olufsen sound system. Yeah,
Yeah.
madness. All right, this one tunes. Okay.
But yeah, because an RS6 is a good suggestion because from a practicality standpoint, you're losing less. You're losing less.
C43 is very small.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Wow.
Hi from Singapore.
S60 or Lexus ES.
ES got a lot more room though.
Yeah.
Try something different.
Yes.
You already had a Lexus, right? You already have a Lexus. You can try something different.
Yeah, S60. I mean, what I assume in Singapore you have the option of the T6 non PHEV model. I think.
Yeah. Come Malaysia lah, buy cars in Malaysia lah. I'm getting a Volvo S90. Brilliant. Buy. It's not old.
Buy.
I don't always get access to a plug point or battery charges. My condo don't have a plug point. Hey, I've been using my XC90 in my condo for how many years? 2017, 18, 19. No, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 3 years. I'm fine. The thing is this. Initially, I thought of installing a charger in my condo. Then later on, I was like, no, all the effort is not worth it for 20 over km of Eevee drive, So eventually I gave up the idea. I just force charge my XC90 all the time. So buy S90 is a brilliant car. It's a brilliant car.
Actually, what you said just now about force charging, I think also answered Ethan's question. He and his wife tested the XC60 T8. They love it, but they live in a condo without charging bay. So
no problem.
Take that advice from Bobby. Just buy, force charge the thing while you drive.
If you drive a plug-in hybrid, there's no reason to do the trouble to install a charger. There's absolutely no reason at all in Malaysia. Yeah. All right.
$10K enough lah. But get your due diligence done on the car first. If it's a well cared for car, 10K is more than enough.
Enough. I think the good thing is that there is an abundance of E90 out there.
Yeah.
If you're
Abundant.
able to find one where it's still the first owner who owns it, I think there are still some, then you are in for luck, because those owners bought the car at 300 over 1,000. They have the financial means to take care of the car really well. You may end up with a car where you just buy, go JPJ, thumbprint, and then the car just works. Nothing needs to be repaired. If you buy one where it has modded its rims, body kit, and all that, right, it may have ended up on the hands of someone who cannot afford to take care of it. Then that's the trouble. That's where the trouble comes. Yeah. All right. Buy a first-hand car. 5-year-old Jetta. What's the next good upgrade? 160,000. 160,000 can get Golf R, right? Can get a lot of good cars with.
Yeah.
It's a very good budget. 160K can get a lot of stuff.
But the thing is that we also need a bit of context as to what sort of segment or performance.
He had a Jetta, 160,000. What can he buy? 330i, BMW 330i. The F30 one.
I think F30 can get. You can get the F30 LCI. Yeah, 330i would be good because right, I think that's the variant of the F30 that will hold its value the strongest.
F30 never had the LCD screen, right?
No, but funnily enough, right, that day one of my customers with a 320i turned up with one, so he don't know bought from where, and he installed the LCD cluster into his instruments.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
yes, you say. Sorry.
It's like what he has, right, is something that looks like the F10 LCI punya cluster in his F30.
Oh. Okay, I found already. Because from Jetta to F30, right, it may not be a big enough upgrade. So I found a 2017 528i, 528i.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, in your mind is
good.
Maybe to Simon is like, oh, I come from a 2017 car, I go back to a 2017 car, but hey, it's a 5 Series, bro.
Yep.
It's a 5 Series.
Same age, but higher segment.
Yes, and then it's a LCD screen, 2-liter turbo, beautiful interior, freaking reliable, and that's the new engine, right?
No, the 5 Series, the 5 Series LCI all have the N20 engine. But I've been living with an F10 528 for a few days because customer left this car.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay lah, this car is upgraded lah. Customer left the car with me to help him run some errands, right? And I have to say, it's such a fantastic day-to-day workhorse. Such a fantastic day-to-day workhorse.
You should have bought one Recon.
I mean, I would consider getting one once business is better lah. Because what I like about it is that, right, this engine has just been rebuilt, so it's still in a running phase. That's why customer asked me to, and this customer is under quarantine now, so he's asked me to help him run in the built-in and the newly rebuilt engine. So even though, right, I've been driving the engine strictly, keeping myself to below 3,000 RPM, right, but there's so much usable performance at below 3,000 RPM. So it's like, it's a car that if let's say you need to cover a lot of ground on a daily basis, which right now I do, right?
Yeah.
It makes your commute that much more effortless, that much more stress-free. Yeah. So you don't need to exert a lot of effort to accumulate speed to cover ground. That's what I feel.
Yeah, get the F10. Okay.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Good choice.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Provided he's very daring, 160K, then he can buy a 6 Series Grand Coupe. But it's gonna be very
Oh,
old. It's gonna be very old. It's gonna be 2012,
yeah.
2013. Mm. Get this, get this, get an F10.
This one is a good choice. It's a good choice.
Mm.
And the LCIs are holding their value better than the pre-LCIs because BMW gave quite substantial cosmetic upgrades to the LCI.
Yeah.
You notice there's a big price value gap between the LCI and pre-LCI.
Yeah. And it's gonna be less troublesome to run than a Jetta, to be honest. Yeah. Less of all the little niggles lah. Put it that way lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Don't. I'm putting a ban on E350E and C350E. They are not reliable. They are the worst. They are the most unreliable hybrids out there.
Get the non-hybrid E350 if you like this class.
Yeah.
The non-hybrid that one has a 300 horsepower 2-liter engine.
Yeah. So if you want something around the same class, you get a 5 Series. Get a 6 Series Grand Coupe or whatnot. Just don't get the E350E. It's a problematic drivetrain that Mercedes gave up. Think about it.
Damn.
Yeah, they gave up. There's a lot of breakdowns. Don't.
Ouch.
Okay, just don't get this. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. If you can find one, you buy it.
If it's the second gen 1 Series, it's the N20 engine, 211 horsepower. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Oh, there's only one. Yeah.
Next.
Oh. Road tax law, you can telan or not? 2.7. Road tax. No joke. Let's go
3.7.
Yeah, let's go to Port and calculate. I don't remember wrongly. It's 4,000 something, 5,280 ringgit. And how much is your? How much is your Infiniti G37? Okay, I can't find here.
I don't think they are going for much.
120,000. Right, your car is 120,000, but your road tax is like 5,000 plus every year. You ready for that or not?
Woo.
Right. You could have just gotten a 4 Series. I know it's rarer, and I know that the V6 engine is fun, is sweet. The sound of the V6 is amazing. But again, it's 3.7. Road tax is 5,280 ringgit. This is the kind of road tax that people pay for a Nissan GTR. If you're paying 5K for a Nissan GTR, it's worth it. But for a G37, I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
And you use the same key fob as the guy who paid 80,000 for a Nissan Almera.
Yeah. Hey, GTR also same key, bro.
Yeah. Okay, hey, this.
Sorry?
Wow, seeing this ad. What's this that Chiang is flashing?
What is that, Chiang? Oh, this car. Don't know?
Don't know. We don't speculate. So if you are a potential buyer, just do your due diligence and check if all the documents.
Just don't pay anything online. There's a lot of Facebook. I tell you guys that there's a lot of Facebook pages that are set up just to scam people. They sell Recaro seats 700 one set 900 one set Just don't transact any money. Right? If it is real, then you get to see the car, then you get to see their company, check them and all that. This one doesn't look real because it's showing footage in China. It's showing footage from other places, so I'm not sure.
A legit deal is always there for you. It's always open for you to scrutinize one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can always scrutinize properly. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, this is an interesting question. Okay, just
Yeah.
now the one you go first. Okay, now mind.
Sorry,
Take
what's
this one.
that? Ah.
Okay, new Civic RS versus the XV GT. Actually, what I mean, he can't be mind free of the rocks, holes, and high bumps. Subaru seems more realistic and no worries for dirts and rocks. What sort of terrain you usually drive to?
I mean, it's true lah. When you drive
Mm,
a crossover or a
mm,
SUV, you know,
mm,
it
mm.
really liberates you. You know, you're like
Actually,
speed bump, I don't care. You
actually,
know,
I have to say the XV's underpinnings, right? It has that. It does have that mild off-road competency.
yeah,
Feeling.
you can feel right. You can feel it
Yes.
right. It's not
Yeah.
some thin control arms and all that. You feel that everything is tough, right? The
Correct.
underpinnings.
Correct. I'm sure the Civic RS can handle the stresses of day-to-day driving. The odd holes and bumps it will handle, but you can bulldoze through these things with an XV lah. No two ways about it.
Yeah, that's what Subarus are good for.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Wow, this is an interesting comparison. Oh wait, just now one you put. A45 or Macan.
I would go for Macan lah. If it's your only car lah. If you have another car, this is your second car. You want to go stupid, go gila, then the A45, no joke lah. The car is just freaking fast. All right.
Yeah.
But you only drive like that for the first 3 months. To be honest, you go crazy, whack the throttle, lap like that. Only for the first 3 months. After that, you drive it normal day to day, right? You get used to your car already, right? You don't always tekan like that, right? The A45 is really difficult to live with, to be honest.
Yeah.
Suspension is horrible. Interior build is horrible. Wait, you're talking new car or what? Not new car, right? Because the new car Macan is a lot more expensive, right? He's talking used, right? He should be talking used.
I would think used law.
Yeah, because new car, the A45 is 400 something. And Macan, what's the price of Macan? I also don't know. 500. 500.
Yeah.
Porsche Macan new 439.
Okay, whoa.
Is it?
But is that the Kosong price?
I think Kosong lah. Once you spec up, it should be 500K lah.
Yeah.
Macan cannot be 400 something lah.
Yeah, lor.
The A45S is 450,000, right? 400 something. Right?
450. But A45 at that price is fully loaded.
Okay, if it is the current new gen A45, I think it's nice. Go for it. If it's the previous one, both used car, then I will get a Macan lah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. This one cute, alright. Gone.
How to answer, bro?
Talk about being different. I mean, if you ask me this question, right, that means you don't need the Velfire, right?
Yeah.
You don't need the 7-seater. Then buy a Panamera lah. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on. Buy a Panamera, bro. And it's the new Panamera. My God, that car is so good, so damn good to drive. Right. Get a Panamera. Yeah. Panamera.
Lexus
70. Okay. Huh?
Lexus ES300 versus Diana 3.0.
CV30 is the old one, is it? Oh, Con. Sorry, just now he's asking about the old Panamera. Still, I'll go for Panamera. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Lexus
ES300.
ES300. Wow, so old already. Buy lor, Thana, upgrade.
But here's the Thana 3.5, bro.
Oh, yeah lah. Con, do you know that's called the Toyota Windom?
I heard of that before.
Yes, Toyota Windom.
I heard of the name, the Toyota Windom name before, but
Yeah, that's the Lexus ES300 Windom. You know the time you know Lexus launched in Japan very late.
Yeah, correct. Yes, last time they
Lexus launched in Japan in 2009, bro.
Yeah.
And then before that, they have all these weird names, right? Cygnus, Aristo. Okay, Aristo is nice. Altezza, Windom,
Celsius. I think they're the Toyota Celsius. Also.
Yeah, the Celsius. Yeah. Okay. Upper Lucky.
Quick one lah.
Okay.
Lexus. It is reliable.
The Lexus, bro. Buy lah. Buy. Please buy.
It's reliable.
Yeah, we always forget this car. It's 110, 120K now. Damn worth buying. The third gen. The one with the teardrop daytime running light.
Yeah. It's the engine is a bit underpowered for the chassis though.
Yeah. It's an NA lah, 2.5 NA. It still gets like 200 horsepower.
Yeah, but you know, I remember I went for the media drive of that one, right? We drove from Klang Valley up to Cameron and then back to the port down to Lumut. That was the only media drive that in one, and we did it in one day. Okay, it's like the whole journey I was full throttle. You know that car, whole journey just full throttle ramp.
That's the fun part sometimes, right, bro?
Yeah.
That day I was driving the Lexus UX to Genting with the CVT gearbox 2-liter NA. I was full throttle all the way.
But I mean that V6 is a nice engine. It's just that you must be willing to rev it to fully enjoy the car.
Yes. Okay, some quick ones. Mustang 2.3, buy.
Not a bad
buy. Looks good. This one I would say, of course, the V6 gonna be more reliable lah.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely lah. The old engine don't even have it. What's that? Direct injection. It's an old 2.5 V6. Yeah. Okay. What else? Oh, wow, this one. I would go for E93. Anytime. Yeah, I'll go for E93. Okay, let's pick some random questions. What else?
GTI 2017. Well, the GTI is a better daily for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Suspension wise also. Hey, but if you don't need the rear seats, right? The Z4 gives you another dimension.
Yeah.
Open the roof. Yeah. I would go Z4 lah for me. Oh, what's that con?
No, facelifted Lexus.
Yes. If you found one, yes.
Yes, this GS, nice car, very nice car.
The last GS already.
Yeah.
Just look for KL Auto. Just search KL Auto.
Yeah.
What the hell is this question?
Use Supra or new 86? What Supra? I mean, we can't really answer this without knowing which generation of the Supra you're talking about. Are you talking about the current one or the purebred Japanese one?
GT4 lah, of course. The 2-liter thing, 2.5. Yeah, get a GT4 NA screaming. For me and Con, you know the answer lah, huh?
Yeah. 5 Series.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, quick one on this. If you are ready to pay 3-liter road tax, right, go for 535i.
But a huge price difference, right?
Yeah.
This one is like what, 60K? Con, is it 60K now?
Yes, yes. But the 535 at this age, right? Also, they are going for 70, 80.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
But cash buy lah. If you're honestly the for the F10, right? The sweet spot is actually the 528 2.0 turbo lah. This 3-liter is like, you get the engine is smoother, it's nicer, but in terms of your annual road tax bill and all that, right? The 2.0 turbo makes a lot more sense.
Wow, you're correct, Con. It's only 10K difference.
If you're ready to pay 3-liter road tax, right, go for a 535.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was suddenly someone texted me. Who is this?
No problem. I will quickly take this one also. The 45E is a much better car than the 40E it replaces lah. I would say that much.
Yeah. So, Con, sorry, I was just now searching for a 535i. I managed to find one. It's only 10,000 ringgit more than the 528i NA.
Correct. So, I mean, if you are ready to pay 3-liter road tax, right, a 535 makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah, lor, that 78,800 car has been on sale for a long time already. But I think it's a cash buy lah at that age.
Definitely a cash buy.
Mileage now 30. What do you think is worth and any car I can trade with?
I don't know what's the resale value of this. You just have to go to a dealer.
You can just quickly go and check your.
Yeah, lor, or go custom law. Now they are taking in.
Yeah. Well, they seem to be going for about what, 50 odd grand.
Oh, so high. Maybe the dealer will take in 35 lor. Then go custom lor. They will overtrade one. They are in losing money mode.
840i Grand Coupe and CLS 53. I would pick the 840i.
Is it the same price? Shouldn't be the same price, right? Is it? If it is, the CLS CLS to me drives horrible for a car of that price, of that segment. It doesn't provide you the kind of driving pleasure. Even though I don't really like the 840i interior, but from what I heard, and then the Grand Coupe is beautiful, bro. How much is the Grand Coupe? Chiang, can you find? How much is the Grand Coupe, 840i Grand Coupe? Serious?
550.
Serious? Hey, buy the 840i of course. What the fuck?
Yeah lah.
Of course, buy the 840i.
Wow. Okay. This question has been keep coming up. F10 M5 at 250K.
Any other options? Maybe 180K F10 M5. They are everywhere now.
Yeah. They are cheaper units. Let's see. What else? Makan 440. 330i versus 530e, both around 245K. I don't know, man. Whenever I see 330i, right, I think of the Crashy, right? Then I hesitate.
Oh. But what?
But the 330i's crashy right is a problem that can be solved with aftermarket suspension.
Yeah,
the 530e's depleting hybrid battery, on the other hand, it's not.
But the 530e is damn comfortable.
Agreed. Actually, the 5 Series overall, right, is such a well executed product, man.
Both around 245k.
530 is definitely more usable for the money, I guess.
Jonathan, you go and drive both lah, because if you can put up with the slightly crashier ride of the 330i, then it's nice, because size-wise they aren't that big of a difference.
Correct.
5 Series is of course very comfortable, but it's more innate lah. The handling is not as sharp as the 3 Series, you know. So and then be mindful, if it is a plug-in hybrid, it also means that in the long run, you will have a little bit more worry about reliability over combustion engine.
True.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, what else you spotted? Let's wrap it up with the last few questions.
Done. F30 to G30, is it worth it? Yeah.
Yes. Do you think the first gen R8 will be a future classic V8 or V10 versus the GTR? Is now the right time to buy, or the price will go down further? I don't think the price will go down any further. It's now the right time to buy. And to be a classic, any V8, V10s will be classics, because all these car makers have announced they will not produce, they will go full EV in the next few years.
Yeah, right? Audi is one of them.
So it's confirmed Audi will not go another R8 anymore. So they will all be future classics. So if you can stretch your budget and get a V10, please get a V10, because V10 engines are gone for good. All right. Nissan GTR, I think there will still be the next GTR.
But I think for whatever reason, in the future, the GTR will just hold its value better than the R8.
Yeah, because of its performance. Yeah. All right.
Okay, Khan. E89 or Boxster. He's afraid of Porsche maintenance using an F30.
Porsche maintenance is okay, totally okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll go for the Boxster S3.4. Trust me, don't worry about Porsche maintenance. It's not that far off from a BMW or Mercedes.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's only scary if you go into it with, with a small pocket lah. I mean, when you I think but if you're already shopping at this kind of price range, right, it's actually not scary one. And Porsches are reliable.
Yeah. Get the Boxster if you can afford. Go get the Boxster. All right. Yeah. It won't surprise him with a bomb, so don't worry.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. What else?
Okay, got two questions. Let's take this together lah. Adam asked about Camry versus Accord. Yan Chung Tan asked about Camry or Mazda 6.
Camry.
With the new dynamic force engine, right?
Camry.
Yeah.
Camry. What is the minimum age requirement for a car that qualifies for loan? Now, banks will give you loan for cars that are below 10 years old. Sometimes, if let's say the banks look at your document. You have like 500,000 ringgit in your bank account. You want to take a loan for a car older than 10 years, they will happily give it to you. And then maybe with a different interest rate and whatnot. So basically it's 10 years. But if it is a Japanese car that is very popular, like Honda, Toyota and all that, right? You can actually get loan for your car that is even more than 10 years. You still can get loan. All right? Come. What else? Come, Con. What are you spotted? 67K.
His friend sold a car at 67K with 250,000 mileage. Then now they sold that car. Well,
this happens. There are scammers everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
So no choice, lor. There are scammers everywhere. That's why since 2018 we have one inspection partner, and now we have 52 inspection partner. We have worked so hard over the past few years for you guys, and we get nothing out of this. We don't earn from the dealers. We don't earn from car makers. In fact, new car makers don't like us for trying to tell people that used cars are fantastic as well. And for providing all these things to help you guys to buy good cars that are otherwise out of your budget. So because car guy jaga car guy. Okay.
Correcto.
Anyway, I don't think there's a lot of questions coming in. Oh, suddenly.
Okay, this one. Let's take this one. Velar versus Cayenne CKD.
Okay, Cayenne drives way better, to be honest, versus the Velar. The Velar looks really good, but to be honest, the drivetrain pairing, what I mean drivetrain pairing is the gear changes, whether the gear shift is smooth or not, whether the gearbox is well calibrated or not. That part is not really well done, and Porsches are amazing in that front. So even though the Cayenne is not as pretty,
but it's a more competent car any time of the day.
Yes. Okay. Come, let's go. This one, both are good. Both are good. Right. Both are good. This one, Con. Which one you prefer? Arteon more comfortable, right? More spacious, more comfortable. Usable. Yes, more usable. This one, 530i, X545e. Both good. One is a hybrid. 5-6 years down the road, huh? It's a battery. Okay. Uyo, Con.
Legacy.
Legacy, right? But maybe the E36 easier to maintain.
I don't think so. Legacy, make sure if Legacy, right, make sure Chan Eugene is your best friend.
Very hard to find parts, huh? Okay.
Oh yeah, this one, wow, this one even harder.
Yeah, man.
This one even harder. This one, I think only like maybe 5 or 10 units in Malaysia. I think.
Yeah. Okay, for this, the engine, the power output of the 3535i cannot compare to the V6 turbo of the S5. Okay, it's not even close. But fuel consumption, right? The Audi is not even close to the BMW by far. Okay, and the 5 Series is a much larger car, and I will go for the 5 Series. Drives better, but the turbo lag is real. I cannot match the V6 turbo response. No challenge there. Okay, Camry or use X3. I don't know which Camry or X1. I don't know what is that.
Or does he mean Camry, X1 or use X3?
I don't know. Probably
new Camry, new X1 or use X3.
Get an X3 low.
X3 low.
Okay. Come, quick one. Google system good. Very good. Very good. Watch my video.
Yeah.
What other car would I suggest? No other car within 250k
can give you this kind of
Arteon package. All right.
The closest that gives you, like, bang for buck, right, probably would be the Volvo S60
T8.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm. No.
No lah, no worries lah. No worries lah. Okay, 220i, bye. Very rare.
Bye.
Okay, Cayman or Boxster, but you cannot find Boxster anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we really made every Boxster sold off, right? Okay.
Yeah.
3.6 Panamera, very reliable. Okay, it's very reliable. 3.6. Wow, i4 Ioniq 5. Hey, what's the price of i4? So cheap, eh?
Yeah, no.
So cheap, man. Malaysia i4. Everybody asking, right? Forgot. I'm old already lah. I went to the launch, come back, forgot the price.
Under 300K.
Really? Ah?
Yeah. Under 300K. Under 300K.
Oh. What's the price? Oh, 350, bro. Hey, wait. Did I read it wrongly? Ayah, apa ni? Yalah. What's the price?
Well, there's no price announced yet, but an article on Portal speculates that it's well under 300K.
But that was January though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay, let's say.
Yeah. So, shit. So long already.
January. So let's say below 300K, right? Let's say well below 300K lah. So let's assume 280K.
Yeah.
280K versus an Ioniq 5 that goes from what that day was 200 to 250, right? Depending on the variant, right? Well, Ioniq is a much bigger car than an i4.
Yeah. It's way bigger. I like the Ioniq 5 lah. Okay. Come. Oh, why suddenly so many questions, one?
Yeah. This one came up a few times. You answer once and for all. Mazda 3 versus Civic.
I haven't driven the Civic because the current Honda Malaysia team will only give us the car to test drive maybe very, 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 very late. And
but I mean, I had a chance to sit in the Civic. I think it's a much better built car than the FC lah. Even though looks wise, it's not as exciting, but definitely a much better built car. The salespeople who spoke with me also say they feel that it's a much improved product over the FC. Naturally, as they would say that.
I mean, naturally they have improved, right?
Yeah, but I think the Mazda 3 still feels a more upmarket product than the Civic. It's just that the last time this is Civic FC, Mazda 3 is this much more upmarket. Now the gap is narrower. Yeah.
Okay. Come. What else? Wow, let's end it.
Yeah.
Let's end it. I'm getting very, very tired already.
Yeah. Okay, last question. You pick lah.
Last question I pick. Budget 60K upgrade from City CVT 7-speed. Get an Accord law, or even an older Accord. It's better than the City.
Yeah.
All right. And this one, Con, which one would you think he should take?
I think he should look at either a 325 or a 525. The 20i's of this generation are just underpowered.
This one, get the diesel, bro. Get the diesel. Yeah.
Diesel. Both are reliable, but get the diesel.
Yeah. This one, he's asking which time frame before Euro 5 was introduced.
Yeah.
Right. We actually have a lot of cars that were supposed to pump Euro 5, but then we were stuck with our shitty diesels, And then there was a point in time whereby when you go back BMW for normal scheduled service maintenance, right? They quietly zuji your diesel engine. They open it up, clean up the injectors and all that. Right?
Yeah.
So BMW was kind enough to do this, but not all car makers do that. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, before Euro 5 was introduced, a lot of diesel cars are ruined by our diesel. Okay, I think we need to end this because I'm really getting very tired. Last question. Yes, I'm Hokkien. Hon is Hakka. But I can speak Hakka and I cannot speak Hokkien. because I love Con. So Con, anything about your car wash, anything interesting you want to tell people?
Yeah, we have managed to upgrade the place a bit. We have introduced new services. Now we can do full washing of your undercarriage. So it's very interesting. Now we've got more people coming in to do our enduro packages. So enduro package includes full engine wash, exterior seal and shine. We even wash corners of your car. This was Autofoam Desmond today came with his CRX. So we wash with our enduro package. We wash parts of your car that usually you don't have the chance to look into. Like for example, the door frames, the boot water channels, all those hidden corners. We thoroughly wash them. So even like for example, this CRX came to us just for a morning. Look, this is the F10 that I was mentioning about earlier lah. This car came in for full undercarriage cleaning. All right, we detailed the wheel arches. We washed the rims, the interior. We put cockpit shine, leather shine. But because the customer also asked us to run in the car, so we have deliberately left the exterior to be washed closer to the delivery date of the car back to the customer lah. Yeah. So with this scissor lift here, we can do a lot of undercarriage work, and and now we are doing a lot of engine washing. The last 2 weeks, I actually had the chance to wash 3 different hybrid cars engines. So the thing with washing engine, a lot of people are it's a very sensitive thing, washing engines, especially with hybrids. So what we don't do with in Evo Club Car Wash, that we don't use high pressure jet and blast the engine. That is scary. So our engine washing practice is that we spray soap in a very using spray bottles targeted at specific parts of the car, of the engine, and then depending on we either use a low pressure spray or we wipe it with a cloth, and and then after we put the layer of Pro Nano Black Pro on it to give it that shine. This example here, yes, Hassan can walk in, but appointment is better because that way we can schedule and slot our manpower so that we can give you the best service possible. But walk in, most welcome to do so if you happen to
go and download the app. Go and download the app.
Yeah.
And then book through the app.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor, you watched the Mazda 2, right? A red color one?
Yes, that is our Evo Club member, Maria.
Yeah. She came
this girl
to our drive on Saturday, she came.
Yeah, and then after that, she
nicely modeled.
This girl
well.
This girl has taste, man. I mean, look at the selection of rims.
I tell you that day, right? Saturday during the morning drive, right?
Yeah.
I was checking out the cars, right? Then I saw one girl, gawking at the Alfa GT. So I was chatting with her. Then little did I realize it's actually her, in the Mazda 2. She's damn cool. I need to.
Oh yes. She takes very, very good care of her car. She takes very, very good care.
She drives really well. She drives really well. Amazing, Maria. Amazing.
Yeah.
Damn cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So guys, go pay Con a visit. And get your car cleaned up. So Con, I want to ask you now. Like for enduro package, right? do you do like waxing or whatnot towards the
We
end?
do the seal and shine. We do seal and shine. Basically, seal and shine, what we do is that after washing, we will use clay bar to scrub the body. And then after that, we will apply a layer of our seal and shine wax over to give the paint that shine and that vibrance lah.
So enduro package, you all will clean all the watermark on the chrome window lines.
But some yes. We have the thing to clean the watermarks, but some chrome, the Mercedes satin chrome, for example, if the watermark has been deep set for too long, right? They can be very tricky to clean. Sometimes you need very harsh ways to clean it, and we may refrain from doing so because in an effort to clean it, we may end up damaging the trim also, because sometimes there's no like this car, this Almera here, very, very interesting story. The this car belongs to one of our friends lah. One day she found water coming out from under the carpet on the right side. Left side. You see, this is how much water we extracted from the car, from the floor. So you see, like, so we was thinking must be a leak from somewhere from the doors one. But it turns out the leak came from the boot, and you see, so the water was flowing through. In this picture here, this is the side of the car next to the bumper. Water is already stagnating there. It's stagnating in the spare tire well, and it was flowing through a groove along the boot floor into the cabin. So that is why it went only the right side, but not the left side. Left side was dry. So end up, we actually had to dig this cut. This is after we clean up the boot floor. Just now you saw the one was all muddy water, right? Now this one is all we clean up ready. And Chiang, can you go back to the previous picture? What we discovered, you see that hole there?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a stopper in that hole, covering that hole. But it's not there in this car. So water was entering through this hole and it was going all over the car.
So guys, there's a benefit that a mechanical engineer is the one washing your car, and a few aircraft maintenance engineers that are washing your car, right? They know their shit. They will dig in and take care of your car. And the best part with washing your car at Evo Car Wash is that Con will also help you do some preventative, not maintenance, but actually precaution. Check your tire pressure, check your engine oil levels, check your brake pad. All these things. So it's different.
All your fluids. Actually, thus far, my crew, right, we have spotted quite a few cars with leaking valve cover gaskets. So we just inform the customer, say, hey, your valve cover gasket here leaking, so please address this in your next service. We tell them, we will look at the condition of the leak and we'll assess whether how severe it is. We'll tell them that, okay, this is something that your next service still 2 months away. Never mind, can tahan. We've cleaned up. Just watch it. Next service, address it. Or hey, you better go to Prestige and sort it out immediately, or we will advise them on what needed to be done.
Okay. So on that note, we will end by telling this guy, get the E300 Coupe, please.
Yes, okay? E300 Coupe.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Con.
Thank
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good week ahead, Con.
Yeah, thanks. I will follow up with Prestige. See when your car is ready. We'll give it a wash before we bring it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Take care, bro.
Bye-bye. Good night, Chiang. Thank you. Bye.
Night. Thanks, Chiang.